Oh, calm down, Blacktop Mojo. We'll get to you later. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of Nonsensical Nonsense. How y'all doing today? I'm Glick as always. We got the boys hanging out in the background. We'll bring them up here in just a few minutes. If you're not already, go ahead and check us out on all social media at Nonsensical Nonsense on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. You can get every single episode of the podcast on Spotify and everywhere you listen to podcasts. All you got to do is just give us a little search. You'll find us. You can always email us if you'd like at nonsensicalnonsensepodcast@gmail.com. And we do have a merch store if you'd like to go check that out at teespring.com/nonsensicalnonsensepodcast. Now, just a reminder, guys, we're only if you count today, 3 episodes away from switching our format. So if you're not already, go ahead and give us a follow on YouTube, Twitch, and on Facebook at Nonsensical Nonsense, because that is where we will be doing our shows live starting May 4th. I believe that's next Wednesday. So we're, like a week away before we're on a whole new format. We're somewhere else. We won't be here anymore. Because, as we all know, and if you don't know, then you've been living under a rock because everybody's cried about it for the last 2 weeks. But Haps is going bye-bye. The way of the dodo, the way of the dinosaurs, and the way of this gentleman's hairline.
Bye-bye. Wow. Hairline.
Open the door swinging. What's going on with you, Jeffrey?
Oh, you ever have one of those days where it doesn't feel like an end, and when it ends, all you want to do is celebrate, but then you're like, oh, I got a podcast too. My day's not over. I literally sent my final email of the day as the invite was sent.
Nice. And
Still got stuff.
Yeah, and last but not least, oh my brother, testify. This motherfucker looking like he just woke up again. I swear for God, that's all he does is sleep.
Oh boy.
Sorry to interrupt
Sleep
you.
Go live. Must be rough.
Right? Be angry and sin not. Let not the sun go down upon your wrath.
Thank you, Roger. Thank you. What's going on, fella?
It's hard out here being a pimp, isn't it, Tony?
I prefer to be angry and let the world feel my wrath. Oh. It's been a good week for me. I ain't even mad.
Say what?
It's been a good week for me. I ain't even mad.
With the good you got, that's awesome.
Yeah, just all over the place. Keep doing stuff out there so nobody can hear or understand you, Jeff.
No, sorry. I last thing I got to do today. My day never ends.
Click. We can hear you clicking, and then you start glitching out and cutting out like a sumbitch.
Yep.
Hey, Chattersbox, what's going on with you guys? How y'all doing today?
I have exited 100% focused on the podcast at this moment.
Exited. I would like to say that I have exited everything.
Those last few details that pop up from from administration to processing and all that stuff. Just if I don't do it when I see it, I completely forget.
Thank you, Roger.
So I had to get that done, but
Mm.
but yeah, I'm fully committed now. I probably should be committed, but whatever. I got my
You should
haircut.
definitely- You
I have a question.
What?
So what the hell? Whoa, my screen just refreshed itself. My manager, she doesn't like to be called boss, but she's my boss. Said my haircut looks like a haircut a 5-year-old would have. I was like, damn, that's harsh. Shut up, Tony. Let me ask you. Chris and I have similar haircuts.
I was gonna say I haven't even really seen your haircut because literally all I can see is.
I mean,
the
my
front of your
haircut
face.
is basically like yours,
Okay.
except for my what's on top is not as long. Because like you, I've had pretty much the same haircut with the exception of cutting my hair all off since high school.
Yeah.
I've just grown a beard. But she literally, we have meetings every Monday, and this woman is kind of like my sister. I've known her forever, and occasionally be like, she said, what was it? She said something like, shut your 5-year-old haircut up. And I was like, wow,
Face,
really?
a bona fide disgrace, you motherfucker.
That seems a little bit. That seems a little bit uncalled for. I mean, I don't know if it's a 5-year-old.
No, but
haircut.
it's one of those things. It's like I pick on her about stuff. She picks on me about stuff. And my hairline is, of course, main subject of her digs, which doesn't bother me at all. So
Yeah.
I mean, and this is something true about all guys. When guys have a physical issue, like some guys will look in the mirror and go, "Oh, I don't like my nose." 2 seconds later, they're over it.
Yeah.
We accept the fact where girls are like, I hate my thighs, and they focus on it for years. Where guys are like, I think I got a kind of a big nose. Yeah, whatever, kind of thing.
Too much.
And that's kind of like what I've done with my hairline. I'm like, my hairline's receding. What are you gonna do?
You should just you should just accept the cruel fate and be like Tony and just shave your head bald.
Yeah.
You know what? I do not look good as a shaved-haired guy. I do
Well,
not
kid.
even.
Well, with some of the
remotely-
comments that come out of your mouth and some of the phrases that you say, it's probably best that you don't shave your head because people already think you're a member of the
Right.
Aryan Nation as it is.
No,
so
no.
If you shave
on,
your
on top of the fact that I
head,
live, on top of the fact that I live, I'm the only white guy for like 600 blocks. You know, it's not a good look for me to walk around clean shaven with a beard.
you can get you some red pants and a white wife beater and some suspenders and black combat boots.
Hell yeah. Just walking around going, kiss the curb. Put your
What's
mouth
up,
on the
Sadie?
curb. Yeah, it's not a good look on me, anyways.
Well, I mean, I will never shave my head again, but that's just me.
Oh no, we've seen that. Ooh. Wow.
No,
They
I
say
will
Adam
if I.
Sandler has an egg head. Chris looks like a basketball.
I got a big ass head, man. I got a big ass fucking head, man. I'm like a water baby, man. Big old water head.
That's the crazy thing is like my head is not very big, but I'm not a big person. You know, I'm 5'3", so. But even finding hats can be an issue.
The struggle's
Like
real.
you know the snapbacks.
Yeah,
You know snapback hats. Like 3 buttons are clipped.
yeah.
Uh-oh.
Maybe
Let me get this. I'll be right back. Damn it.
Well, my problem, much like my clothes when I try to buy my clothes, are people that think that they wear a 2X when they actually wear an extra small. Go buy a 2X, or people that have like a fitted hat. They wear like a 4.5. They'll buy a 7.5, which is what I wear. And it's like you look fucking
Right.
ridiculous. Calm down,
I think in a
little
in a fitted
Uzi
hat,
Vert.
I'm 6 1/4.
You got a big fucking head for a little guy.
6 1/4 is kind of small.
My hat size is like 7.5.
Yeah, that's big. That I could put my hand behind my. I could do this and still wear the fucking hat.
Yeah, but still, I mean,
Like I could wear your hat with like 2 bandanas on.
Fair enough.
But what blew my mind is when I bought my cowboy hat, I went in the store and it fit, and I was like,
They
"This is
they
the one."
they're shaped a little bit differently than like a ball cap
Yeah,
too.
yeah. But yeah, it's been a day. I've got. I hope none of my clients are listening, but some people are stupid.
Nobody listens to this.
Yeah, I'm not, most of the people I
Yeah.
talk to are professionals, so they're not
Exa-
But like when I talk to stupid people, I also don't mention the podcast because I'm going to talk about you.
You're stupid. I bet you listen to Nonsensical Nonsense. You seem like you fit the mold.
Or maybe I should start telling you should listen to my show.
Yeah.
Because
Uh,
I had a lady that can't work a simple program.
I don't even know what a central program is.
No, a simple program. Like it's like an
Oh,
app,
yeah. Oh, okay.
and it's I've given her a detailed list of step 1, click here. Step 2, with pictures. And she still, I don't get it. I'm like,
Yeah.
But my favorites are the clients that are what I call him old school. He's like, I don't know how to upload the documents. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, well, they're physical copies. Can I send them to you snail mail? And I went, no.
No, man. Dude, in 2022, I'm actually going through that right now
Yeah, that's what you're
because
dealing with.
I need documentation of my driving record for at least 5 years, and
No, we don't do
I've only
fax
been
filing.
home. I've only been home in Ohio for 3, so I got to go through South Carolina and get a 10-year because they do 3 and 10-year records, which is fine. I don't care.
Right.
Listen, when you guys explain how to turn a phone on and off, it only gets a confused look instead of, it's going to be, yeah, you ain't wrong, Ghost Dan. You are not
Yeah.
wrong. But, so, I called the DMV down in South Carolina yesterday, and I was like, hey, I need to get my, the company called it a authorized driving abstract, and I was like, I don't know what the hell that is, and the lady's like, it's a driving record, and I'm like, oh, well, thanks. I guess they could have dumbed it down for me.
They have a lot of.
Yeah.
It's like the guys that work at as a bartender, but they're or they make coffee, and I'm not a coffee maker. I'm a barista.
Yeah,
No,
a barista.
You make
Shut up,
coffee,
bro.
motherfucker. Shut up.
But
Give me my
so-
large dark
yeah.
black coffee. God damn
Yeah.
it.
so I called them and I was hoping I could do it online and they could like email it. No, 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 no. I had to go print off the forms, fill the forms out, and then I had to mail the forms with a money order or check, and I don't do checks, so just to
Who
DMV.
does checks anymore?
A lot of people do. You'd be surprised.
I mean, the IRS. Yeah.
Yeah, you'd be surprised who does. I mean, a lot of people still do checks. Um, but
Never use checks.
I mean, I just I I don't have them. Shut up and make my coffee,
think I-
coffee boy.
No.
Because
I have
I
a question
prefer to
about
pay.
that coffee boy comment when you're done.
I prefer to pay cash or pay with my card. That way, I know the money comes out instantly,
Exactly.
and I'm not waiting on a fucking check. That you give a check to somebody and they hang on to it for 6 months, and then they're like, "Oh, I forgot I had this check," and then 6 months
Yeah.
later they cash it and they fucking put you in the negative.
And it bounces.
Yeah, I
like,
can't
"God
believe
damn
you
it, I
gave
had the
me a
money
bad
there."
check. I gave you that check 6
No,
months
it
ago.
was a
This
good
sounds
check
like
6 months ago, asshole.
But
Um,
so now I've got to wait. But I'm gonna see if once I get that documentation, if there's a way that I can send it to them that's faster, or if I can scan it, fax it,
Well,
take
I
a
was gonna say,
picture
you
of
should be
it,
able
and
to-
email
you should
it.
be able
Or,
to scan it. Go to. This is what I told the client that wanted to physical email. I said, go to fucking Office Depot, buy
Yeah,
a
I'll go to
USB, and have them scan it in. Put it as a PDF. Put it on the USB. Plug it in the computer and copy everything over to me.
yeah,
But I have a question about the coffee boy thing. I don't know if it's an insult to the character or if it's a good thing to say to a barista at Starbucks. But in the movie Role Models, when it's Paul Rudd walks into the coffee shop and he's like, "I would like a large black coffee." She's like, "You mean a venti?" He goes, "No." and he tells her that you're stupid in 3 languages.
Yeah.
I totally want to do that because it pisses me off. I'm like, no, Aventi is not. It's the only one. It's Italian. Congratulations, you're stupid in 3 languages.
Yeah,
But then Elizabeth Smart hits him back with like, Venti is short for 20, and you're like, damn it. So it's kind of it'd be a good dig, but then you have to worry about the kickback like the Elizabeth Banks comment.
Yeah, fuck, I don't know. I'm sure they've heard it before.
Yeah, I'm sure when it came out, everybody said it, because that would be me.
Yeah.
I don't go to Starbucks for that simple fact.
Or heard some kind of variation of that. I mean, I don't care to. I don't go to Starbucks, but I love if I do happen to go buy one or something during the summer.
I do like their caramel macchiatos, the ice ones. Those are dope.
Yeah, I love their sweet tea is really good.
I don't know.
What the hell's going on?
I get one thing. I'm that weird guy that's afraid to change up my order because I don't want to pay for something that tastes like asshole.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I don't drink coffee, so.
I very rarely do. Only if I go out. Like if I go to, we have a version of Denny's. It's called VIPs.
Mm-hmm.
And it's Mexican style breakfast, but I'll get coffee. But I also I don't like drinking stuff that's too hot, so I get an ice water with it. And I'll take a sip of coffee. If it's still too warm, I'll drink some ice water too. It's my water intake for the month.
You sound like such a baby.
Weird. I do. I sound like such a weirdo.
No, I don't like coffee, so I just don't. Oh God.
I bought a coffee maker for myself for Christmas. It was my Christmas gift to myself, and I use it to heat up water for my cup of noodles.
Yeah.
Because it's quick. Because it's like that who is it? Is it what's the guy's the Canadian band
Nickelback.
No, it's not. They're not Canadian. No, what's the
Yes,
band that
Nickelback is
do
too.
the song? They do the song for Big Bang Theory. It's on the tip of my tongue.
I have
Bare
no
Naked
idea.
Ladies.
Okay.
They do a song called "If I Had $1 Million,"
Oh yeah.
and in the song there's parts where like we wouldn't eat Kraft dinner, but we would eat Kraft dinner. We just eat more of it. And I'm the same way when it comes to ramen noodles. I just buy a lot more. I don't have to, but I do it because they're good.
I don't know how
Beer,
anybody drinks or eats.
ramen noodles?
Yeah,
Shit's awesome, dude.
shit's disgusting.
No, here's what you do. You get one of the mini bags of Doritos. And once you get everything heated up, you crunch up the mini bag of Doritos, pour in it. Nah.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was just gonna say. Then you got people like you that want to church it up.
I don't church it up. That's jailing it up. That's what they do in jail. I had a buddy of mine down here. He spent a lot of time in jail, and he gives me all these things. Just, you want to try something really awesome? Do this. I'm like, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Ugh.
definitely take advice.
On
Dirty
food,
tiger.
on culinary arts from a jailie.
Yeah, but people do that with ramen noodles all the time. I mean, it's not just a jail thing because there's things that you can't get in fucking jail that they put in their ramen noodles,
That's true.
and it's just like you're making one thing that like you got ramen noodles and hot dogs. There's two things that are I mean, I'll eat hot dogs. Don't get me wrong. I like hot dogs, but it's not my go-to. So you're gonna take two things that are just gross and put them in the one thing, and then put mustard in it, and you think it's good. There's something wrong with you. You should be locked up and put into a cage. Just saying.
Yeah, no, agreed.
You're one step
No.
away of shitting on somebody's bed.
And leaving a bumpy. Have you seen there's a short video, and it's the
Right,
scene
Roger?
from Jurassic Park with Jeff Goldblum walking up, and he goes, It says at the bottom, Johnny Depp one day. He walks up and he's like, wow, that's a big pile of shit.
Nice.
I lost it. I thought about sending it to you guys, but you told me to stop, so I haven't.
I told you to slow down. I don't. I don't care because I'm sure Tony doesn't know how to turn his notifications off on his phone, so his phone blows up constantly. When I go to bed at night, I turn my because I normally only have my phone on vibrate. And when I go to bed
Right.
at night, I turn the vibrate off. I'm like, the hell with it. Y'all can die in a fire. I'll find out in the morning when I wake up.
No, my phone, it's my alarm clock, so everything is on. But luckily, I'm usually, I'm the farthest east of the company, so I'm usually online before everybody else.
Mhm.
So I don't have to worry about somebody messaging me at my 6 o'clock in the morning. It's me usually messaging them at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
But the guy I work with, he is also he's central, so it's okay. No, he's East Coast.
Oh well, I mean,
So it's an hour difference, so it's not a big deal. And I don't get on until 9. But occasionally he gets on before me, and I'm like, dude, it's not 9 o'clock yet. I'm still asleep
right? What the
because,
fuck?
well, on top of that, I bought that Red Dead Redemption as I was telling you last night. And holy shit! Last night I could not get off. I died like 6 times trying to steal a stagecoach. Because I got to the point where you can fence. It's kind of like, uh, there's a guy that you drop off stagecoaches and wagons, and he sells them for parts.
Mhm.
Kind of like
Oh, your apology.
a chop shop.
Yeah.
Oh, your apology. My mom, y'all, please forgive me. I had a crazy work day today. I didn't mean to interrupt y'all. Y'all continue. I got a rant I got to do.
I didn't mean to interrupt you guys. I had a crazy work day. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Here, as I come in and interrupt the fuck out of your show.
Tell you something. Tell you something. I'm family, remember? I'm
You,
being
you suck.
okay.
You think just because
I
you get in
need
front of your
to
camera real close and you talk
You
real
ain't even
fast, you
trying
think
to
that's
be
fucking
good at it.
intimidating?
I'm
You
really
think
not.
I'm afraid of that? You think I'm afraid of you? You look like
You
a
guys are
chocolate
the
bobblehead
equivalent of
motherfucker.
keyboard warriors with cameras. Jesus. Get a broom. But I literally tried to steal his stagecoach like 4 times. I kept getting killed. And then I realized maybe I should steal it from another spot.
Chuck Wagon Chop Shop.
Dude.
Maybe you shouldn't have been trying to steal a fucking stagecoach. I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah.
Calm down.
Well, I need $300 to pay my bounty. I got a $300 bounty on me.
You're Billy the Kid's brother, slow brother, Willie the retard over here.
Yeah. Oh, I was
I'm
told we
going to
can't
take your
say
thanks
that.
code now. I hope
I
you're
was told
ready.
that was politically incorrect to say retard. I said, but what if you are one? Like me.
I'm gonna say I don't remember. I didn't get the memo that we were all of a sudden PC on nonsensical nonsense.
No, we got a new dot collector where I work, and we were introducing yourself, and I was like, "Hi, I'm the functioning retard." And the 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 guy the guy that started at the same time I did, he's like, "Jeff, you can't say that. That's not politically correct." I said, "But I am a retard, and I'm functioning." He's like, "Good point."
Wow.
I said,
Roger was good. Bernie was good. Ghost Hand was good.
Hubcaps on that.
Let me
What is your rant? What is your rant today about, Tony?
"Yeah, what's the deal, Tony?" Because
What's
I
your
know my
what's
job's just
situation
as
at work?
what's
stressful as
what's
yours.
what's your major malfunction, numbnuts?
I had a situation at work.
Is this a what
I
would you do
shouldn't tell
moment?
this. I shouldn't tell you this, but I got a confession to make. I'm trying to save the job of two people.
Imagine
Uh
that.
oh. So this
Seriously.
is a what we moment.
Well, seriously, all jokes aside, I'm really trying to save two people's jobs. In the midst of all,
But
I
is it
had.
worth risking your job to save their job?
I'm not risking mine. I am risking my reputation, but I will say yes.
Okay.
And I say that
Okay.
because, as a man trying to help somebody come up, God damn it, I will do this. I will not have support from one side. I have resistance on the other, so I will be standing on my own, but I will do this. That's number one. Number two, to those of you out there in the work, yeah, let me go ahead and do this shit. To those of you out there in the workforce as a co-worker, supervisor, subordinate, superior, anything, do not use anybody's health against them.
Oh no, that's completely
Since we are
wrong.
on Nonsensical Nonsense podcast, since I am family, I'm going to put my foot down. I'm going to say some shit. It may be offensive as much as I try to be PC correct. I'm going to go ahead and do this. You got to be a low down piece of
Wait, when are
shit
we PC correct?
to use somebody's health against them.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Well,
You
agreed. If they,
are petty.
if
I don't give a damn how strong the business is. If you have somebody who is effective 100%, who's reliable, who's dependable, who believes in teamwork, and they finally have some moments and you use that against them, you
That
have
makes you a
entirely
piece of
too
shit.
much of an ass. You have entirely too much of an asshole tendency.
Yeah.
Let's be
Yeah, I
clear.
agree. As long as that illness is a legitimate thing, because I've worked with some people in the past that abused sick time.
We understand that, but let's be clear. We are still under COVID. It's been 2 years of COVID. Even the
Right.
medical profession doesn't understand COVID. Let me use myself as an example, and this is just as an example. Those of you who have seen me up here a lot over the past few months have seen the difference in me over the past few months over how I was over the past year. You know good and damn well my ass is at work, but I'm at home a lot more. One of the reasons I'm home a lot more is because of my condition that I cannot explain. As somebody going through that right now, let me stand up for any and everybody out there who said they're going through stuff but they can't prove it. I stand with them because the shit you go through post COVID is unexplainable, hard to detect, and not enough for medical professionals to give you a doctor's note to stay home because of how common it is. And they cannot directly correlate it to COVID. That's just an example. Somebody like me who technically lost two positions, not promotionable, nothing economical, but just as extra due to my health condition, I find it offensive. Teleconferencing, video chatting is highly legal across the globe. And if
Yep.
you don't make a connection with me or you don't try to communicate with me due to my condition because you don't feel like it, I got a problem with that shit.
No, agreed. I mean, yeah,
That's number two. Go ahead, Jeff. I'm sorry.
you seen the movie? You seen the movie Showtime? The bad guy says to Left Ear, he says, "I have two cell phones. I got text. I got email. I got voicemail. You should be able to get a hold of me.
When we talked
It's a
about
matter of picking up the phone."
You're right. And when we talked about, and another example, we talked about this platform going away and the options we had otherwise. And some people don't know how to get in touch with people. With this app alone, you had 5 social media connections automatically that you could have signed up for before we looked toward anything else. We got past that. That's just an example. We had options. We're going to get off of that right now. This is the third one. This is the problem one. I want to thank y'all for the leeway. I was told something today I shouldn't tell anybody. I know this goes out to Facebook and Twitter. I know we throw it on Instagram sometimes. There's some shit I'm not supposed to say, but I'm gonna say it. I found out something today that I could have probably went to jail for.
Okay,
I
then don't say it.
almost willingly went to put myself into a situation where I could have lost not only my job, but probably my freedom by the time I was fucking through. What stopped me was knowing how many times somebody could have done the same thing to me, so I can't go do it.
Right.
What stopped me
Well,
is thinking about how
in
close I
those
am to my
situations,
boys
Tony.
and my
In those
family. I'm
situations.
almost done, bro. Give me 1 second,
Okay, go
please.
ahead.
I apologize. What stopped me is knowing how comfortable and secure I am, how much I want to keep and maintain what I got over just acting over the emotion. Because I have a 100% legitimate emotion to go fuck somebody up. So I actually came home, sat down for me. Helga, I see you in the chat. I know your message. I want to thank you. A couple of people reached out to me and told me just take it easy, calm down, whatever it is. They didn't even ask. And I did a broadcast earlier. I said I want to thank any and everybody who looked out for me. I want to thank any and everybody that was ever positive. I want to thank any and everybody who ever tried to uplift me. instead of shooting me down. I want to
No,
thank
of
any and
course.
everybody who ever acknowledged me. I want to thank any and everybody who ever respected me because it was all of you at that moment that stopped me from going to look for somebody to punch in the face and I didn't care what he looked at. You have no idea how much energy it takes to control yourself when you're at that moment. And
Yeah,
I
because
want to
I
send
lose
this
it in
out to
those
any and
moments.
everybody out there who feel like acting on the emotional way I'm thinking. The fact that I even thought about it in the first place, you should thank God for because I have to. I'm not even supposed to be talking to y'all right now. The cops should have been knocking on my door.
Well,
And I
you
could
know,
have
in
walked
those
outside.
moments,
I could have
Tony.
walked outside with no problem. Like Sam Jackson on the time to kill. Like I already know I did. I'm not gonna give you no problem. Let's go.
But in those moments, Tony, that's when you need to uh, call Chris or myself, even if it's just a rant, because that's what we're here for.
Y'all would have told me to go do
Because no, I wouldn't have.
it. Yes, you would have.
No,
Because if you was in my situation, you would have done it.
no, not necessarily. Because I do what's called unnoticed retaliation, like cutting brake lines.
Don't do that. It's too petty. I just want to beat the shit out of somebody.
That's the best part because then they're like, "How come my block is cracked?" Oh, because I put sugar in your gas tank. Sorry.
See, I'm a little too blunt with mine. I'm at the moment I really wanted to walk up to somebody's office, just sit on the desk and wait for them to come back. Because somebody told them I was in there. They didn't know who I was.
Yeah.
But that's the point. Is like that's why you have your boys because A, we're gonna have your back. B, even if it's just a call to rant and bitch and moan, like I do it to you guys. Because Chris knows this. I'll literally call Chris, dude, and I'll just word vomit for the next hour. And
Yeah, I
Chris,
usually just put my
it
phone
bless
down
his
and let
heart,
him
just
let
sits
him
there,
talk.
he just listens. Doesn't say nothing. He'll acknowledge he's still on the phone, but it's the biggest help in the world
There's also time when you
because
call your boys and we'll be like, if you do this, do
whose
you
car are we
realize how
taking?
stupid you're going to look? And
Yeah,
then there's
that too.
times when since we're,
Well,
and we've talked about each other for months. There's a time when we'll ask each other, "Do you realize how stupid you look?" And all three of them will say the same. All three of us will say the same thing at the right moment. Yes, but I don't care.
exactly.
Understood.
So
That or will be the conscience part of you and go, at the end of the day, but
Yeah, I
more
mean
than likely
that's
it's
what
like,
that's my point is. It's like let us be your Jiminy Cricket and be like,
I got
dude,
you,
I don't
Roger. I
know.
appreciate it. And Helga, I
You
appreciate you
know.
too. I know you reached out to me. I want to thank you. I tell people up here, one of the reasons people are mad apps is going away is because of how much we will look out for each other before we set each other up. That shit means something. We're not supposed to take each other this serious on the internet, but when we don't take advantage of each other, what we have on the internet matters.
well,
Yep.
some of us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Let me put it to you this way, and I'll go ahead and say it. Glick, I was madder than you were at summer.
Chris
I'll wait.
wasn't mad. He was more hurt.
I'll wait.
I think a lot of people were probably madder than I was, but I also,
Jody's comment. That's
uh,
funny considering she's a cop.
I
That
can't even
makes it
see it right
worse.
now.
That
I have
makes
She
it
another
says
worse.
my
screen.
best friend would ask me if I needed a ski mask or not.
She ain't lying either. From what she's told me about her friend,
You know what's
I
crazy?
wasn't.
You know what's
I
crazy,
wasn't.
G? If it's at night, you don't worry about the ski mask.
Yeah.
You don't.
Uh Shut up, Jeff.
Because you close your eyes, nobody gonna see you.
I said shut up, Jeff. See,
He's the
I
other
You
reason
gotta
I'm
tried.
bring
to
the
shut
funny.
down.
It got way
I
too serious there for a
I
minute. I
tried.
had to make it funny.
But no, Tony.
No, that wasn't
With
funny. That wasn't funny.
the
Asshole.
I thought it was
No, Tony. I
hilarious.
think a lot of people would agree with you about you being more upset than I was, or more mad than I was with the whole situation. But at the end of the day, I was like, I just real quick, I was just like, I ignored a lot of things that I should have never ignored, and at the
Well,
end of the day,
didn't we
I'm
do a
better
top
off.
10 of like red flags?
Yeah.
And and we were like, wow, maybe you should have read this a long time ago, Chris.
Yeah, because it was like a check for all 10 of them.
Yeah, we were just like, Check.
And that wasn't even me being
Wow.
petty and hate. That wasn't even me being petty and spiteful. That was just a cold, hard fucking truth.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Speaking of top
But
10, do you have one?
yeah, there was a lot of people that were probably more pissed off than I was.
I know I was.
And I spent more time telling people just to not worry about it than anything else. But I mean, there was also, I mean, you could just see it in the followers that she had, that people were disgusted with her and didn't care for her, with how drastically the numbers dropped within a day from her
Right.
account. Sorry, I'm getting blown up on my laptop about storage space warnings. So I'm trying
Oh, isn't that
to
fun?
Good.
yeah, I'm trying to well, I'm finding all these little random loopholes
I told you,
where
go to
where
Windows. Go to Windows.
that is not gonna wipe out the
Hit.
storage issues.
Type.
I just
No.
discovered another location that no, it's not. I just discovered another location that's holding previous uh, episodes that's eating up like
Um,
6 gigabytes of my memory.
that will do it.
Yeah. So it has nothing to do with the magic Windows bus that I don't, or Windows button that I don't have, or the other button
No,
that she
no.
told me to push
It's the
that I
run
don't have.
function. It's the run bug function. You go to your what's it called? It's the starting tab and find a run sequence. Percentage sign temp percentage sign execute,
Nice.
Yeah.
and everything in
But
that
you know,
folder delete. It's
yeah, I'm
it's
good.
it could be up to a gig of stuff that it's like fragments of websites, and it's like your search history and shit. But not even just search history. It's like uh, it's fragmented files, like a file that you've deleted that's like of the show. It will still a fragment of it will still be in there. It might take up only one to 20 megabytes, but
Hmm.
those add up,
Right.
and
Well,
you'll see
next week
a immense speed in your computer afterwards.
I'll be happy to just get rid of this app that I have. That I have all this all this audio and stuff
Right.
saved on. I just deleted like 20 episodes and opened up another 5 gigs. All right,
It's
I'll deal with
amazing.
that. I will deal with that later. There we go. All right, here we go.
That'll save you some time now,
There we
some
go.
space now.
Yeah, I'm just gonna because I'm
So,
gonna
do you have a top 10?
that that app that I use to edit is going out the window next week. So I'll delete
Amen to
everything
that.
off of it.
Amen to that. Yeah,
I
your
do.
life's about to get way easier when it comes to posting uh
StreamYard and
fuck, I
stuff.
forgot the name of StreamYard. Thank you. I forgot the name of the website. I have
Tony,
it saved.
I would say with what's going on, and I don't obviously we don't know the details or anything like that, but as long as it's not gonna cost you your position, if you're
Right.
sticking up for somebody, or
Right.
if that person's actually worth sticking up for and saving their job, go for it. Or unless you got something else lined up that you can go do and you don't give a fuck about losing the position,
I care about losing my position, but I want to save somebody from losing theirs as well.
well, you can't save everybody,
Y'all keep talking.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
well, some people, as Chris just said, some people aren't worth saving.
You can't save
Um,
everybody because all you're gonna do is wind up hurting yourself at the end of the. You know, it's. And here's me being a Libra. Uh you gotta wait. You gotta put it on the scales, man. At the end of the day, and if it's
yep.
worth it at the end of the day to save somebody that may or may not return that same favor for you down the road,
Agreed.
because
Now, let's be
I used to be like that. I was the first one to jump and help everybody, but I've
yes.
gotten burned way too many times in the last few years. Where now it's
Agreed.
like, you know what? It's me first, you motherfuckers second,
Yeah, I said
because
last week. I said a lot of people put me in a situation to where you put me in a situation to where now I got to look out for myself more than I got to care
yeah.
about you all.
Hmm.
Based on the fact you know not only what's going on, but you got tired of it to where you didn't even want to do enough. And I almost saw some of it today. That's why I kind of had to put that out there. But I do a
Yeah.
lot to control myself. So by the time I get to that goal, and I carry this a lot. And I tell people all the time, as much as you can do to take care of yourself, by the time you blow, I'm gonna understand.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Well, I
I
mean,
think Chris and I are kind of the kings of bottling shit up and then
yeah.
blowing up.
I mean, you
At least
guys
I know I
witnessed.
am.
You
You
just
guys
met me. I'm
witnessed.
sorry. No, you're not. You just met me.
Yeah, you'd be surprised.
I am
No,
the
but like
beast of
I'll
blood
let shit
circulation.
fester
Oh
for
yeah.
years, and then
Oh
something will
yeah.
push me over the line, and something not even in the relevance,
I
and it's
think it's
like
actually part of my
a
mindset.
Rolodex pops in my head, and like, ah, look, 1995, motherfucker.
It's part of my.
My
You know,
I got some old junior high furies I gotta let
oh
out.
yeah, oh yeah.
I do
My
too.
my shrink told me that I was like a big pressure cooker,
Hmm.
and he said,
The
and he
top
told
is
me, yeah, he said you're too. His words were, "You're too fucking big to let stuff build up until you explode." Do you understand that? I was like, yeah, just wait till we
no,
get farther into these
it
sessions,
makes
and
a lot.
you'll learn what happens when I blow
It
up.
makes a lot of sense.
Yeah,
My
but
wife told me that I go Hulk smash. I said, yeah, but you also see how many takes
I've
for the
had
Hulk to come
shrinks
out.
I've had shrinks tell me that I'm too scary to bottle stuff up
yeah, so it's just
because
like
when I get mad I go dark, like Flavor Flav dark.
No, I go. I wish I could put up that GIF of Spawn that I made. I didn't really refresh yet and put my face on Spawn. Every now and then when that little mask comes over your head,
Yep, yep.
that's the kind of dude I almost turned into today. Seriously.
sometimes,
Sometimes I really do want that cape. Say something, I dare
Chris
you.
caught
Say
it.
something.
Chris caught it.
Say something, I
sometimes,
dare you.
Jeff, I just,
You see that
just,
right there?
Trying to keep it funny, trying to keep it
That's me
light.
sometimes.
Yeah.
That's
I
the
just
motherfucker I
wish
turned into today.
sometimes
He won't. No, 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 no. Oh, I'm gonna get him. Don't you worry. I'm going to
you
get
would let your inner thoughts stay on the inside, your inner monologue stay on the inside.
No, but
he answers so many
like I said,
questions on the daily.
I
I'm also that
know.
petty.
Like,
I'm also petty about certain things. Like I have the rule is you don't mess with a man's woman or his ride, and not necessarily in that order. But I'm the first. If you fuck me over, I'm gonna fuck your car up so bad you'll never know who did it.
That's weak. I don't want the car. I want the person.
I got a full bag of sugar to
I,
put in that gas tank.
The person.
I've gotten too old for the violence and destruction. I'm just gonna
I
get
thought
inside
so
your,
too, Glenn.
I'm just
But
gonna get inside your head and live in there rent free for the rest
no,
of your life.
no. It defeats the
Yeah,
purpose. Yes.
yeah, but you
Uh,
know how much fun you can have mentally fucking somebody for the rest
oh
of their
No,
no,
life.
no,
that's
no.
weak.
The Dane Cook said it best
It's
that
weak.
women do it where they'll put a miniature bomb in your head and it's just ticking, and then all of a sudden it'll kick in, and you're like, God damn it!
But see, the torture
Mm.
is you have an internal explosion that only you're going through and nobody else can enjoy it. See, I gotta
Hmm.
make a statement every now and then. And my problem is I'm from the old school. We don't play mind games. We just face your ass.
I'm from the old school too, but like I said, I've just gotten too old. I'm not gonna fight every damn buddy that pisses me off from now on. Now I'm gonna be really petty, and I'm gonna
Yeah,
live in your head, and I'm gonna mind fuck you every
no,
day for the rest of your life,
no,
and I'm just gonna
no,
randomly post things or say
no,
things that
no.
only you are gonna understand, and you're gonna know why it was said, and it's gonna live in your fucking head
That's why I
Yeah.
can't help nobody because a lot of people think like you do, and I
and
can't.
eat you alive.
I like you
That's
walking
grown
around.
ass man shit right
I
there.
like you walking around
That's
with a
little
knife
boy shit.
with you, all
Yeah,
purpose.
that's that little boy shit wanting to go throw hands all the time.
Okay, maybe I'm still there.
That's kind of a juvenile thing, because especially nowadays, Tony. I mean, you get sued for your thoughts nowadays.
Exactly.
So it's like you almost have to overcome that and become like Chris was saying. You got to learn to drop those mini bombs in their head that stick there forever.
You ever face somebody so hard they can't even talk bad about you anymore?
Yeah. No, but I also like to. My new thing is I enjoy the haters because they only hate because I'm successful.
Well, and that's the other thing. I mean, there's certain people that I know
And
only
that's the
follow me.
saboteurs.
You know, there's certain people that I know only follow me for the simple reason that
They're
they
waiting
want
for
to
you to
see
fall
me.
on your face.
Yeah, they want to see me fail, and they want to run and get with their little clique of friends. And I mean, there's people on this app that do it. On this app right here that do
Yep.
it. I know they do.
Well,
And then for the best thing for me is, hey, look, I'm not failing. I'm happy. I'm enjoying life. You're the miserable,
exactly.
sad son of a bitch that feels the need to come in and drop comments
And
when I'm
stalk my
live,
ass.
or stalk my social medias, or whatever it is.
Well,
Meanwhile,
I have
I'm living a
a
good
friend of
life
me
right
from
now.
grade school that I won't name names, but he's like he was one of the first people to follow me on Facebook, MySpace, and everything. And I'm like, this motherfucker's only following me to watch me fail,
Hmm.
and I've done nothing but succeed ever since, slowly but surely.
Now, I'm not saying that I won't throw hands still, because there's gonna, if the point gets there, oh,
Well, it's
absolutely,
all that push comes to shove.
yeah.
You
But
know,
at the end
when
of the
push
day,
comes to
People
shove,
watch
sometimes you got
combat
to be able to.
sports to see people throw hands. That's how I know it's not over with yet.
mhm,
I
exactly,
got that
Roger.
part, Roger.
Living your best life.
Trust me, I got that part. I do that. But
I totally get what you're saying, Tony. There's
5
times where it's just like,
good
give me
minutes,
5 minutes
every
alone with this
2 minutes,
motherfucker in a
is
room with
worth
no windows.
5
Oh,
good
I'm gonna kill him.
every 2 minutes. Every 2 minutes need 5 good minutes. No
Yep.
police, no supervision, no weapons, no help. Just you two. Let's get this
Well, you
shit the fuck
see,
over
that's
with.
another thing about living here that's great because we
Spoiler
can make
alert,
that
he doesn't even
arrangement.
know I know about him yet.
Nice. Uh, we have
Mhm.
we have the an unwritten rule here in Cancun is like if you want to settle beef and not get in trouble, do it on the beach at midnight. Nobody's there. There's no cameras. There's no police.
In the spring and the summer, there's nobody on the beach at midnight.
At midnight, beach is off limits.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll tell the police, give me 5 good minutes, then you stop us. And if we don't
Really?
listen, you give us
Yep.
5 good minutes, and then if you
There
try to stop us and we
and
don't listen
like
to you,
there's
then let me know.
security guards for each of the hotels has a security guard that stands out by the hotel making sure nobody goes out to the beach, and that's a $5 payoff. You hand the dude $5. Let me use the beach for
How
15
the hell
minutes.
dude? I could go to the beach in Charleston
It's because
24
it's
hours.
because drunk dumb people on vacation
Do
think
stupid
it's
shit.
fucking cool to swim with the undertow.
Oh,
Yeah, I lived in a tourist
now
city
It's
too.
no, I get that,
now
but
But
you're saying
but
something.
spring break dumb idiots from that are too drunk to walk think the undertow don't mean shit.
that is what we call Darwinism,
Amen
and
to
that
that.
is called
That's
survival
my
of the
thought.
fittest. And I think they should open
Exactly.
it up. I think,
Yeah,
and
I
when
think
I
it is
become
too.
president, that'll be a law. Darwinism is a thing, and it is survival of the fittest. If you're too fucking stupid to be alive, then you don't get to live, but you're going to die
Exactly.
because of your own
Agreed.
devices. All
Yes,
warning
yeah,
labels
I'm
and,
listening.
and, and signs, they go out
Warning
the window.
labels just prove. You know? Did you know there's a
That's what we're trying to
unwritten
say, Sadie.
fact? There's an unwritten
Jeez.
What's going
fact
on, James?
that warning labels are there because somebody already did it.
Well, yeah. I mean,
That is true.
remember way
Let
back
me
in the
throw
day,
this in,
McDonald's
Charlie.
You want
coffee
to blow
never
your
had.
mind?
Let me throw
You
this
want me
in.
to blow
Look,
your mind?
what Jeff
Look.
just said is part of my job, and they taught me that in basic training with the Air Force. Every law came from somebody's mistake or mishap.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Well,
Roger,
you
what
want
you
to blow your
said,
mind?
if the government come
Go
out
to
and
the
find out,
store.
we'd all be in trouble.
Go to the auto parts store and ask for a fan belt. On the back of the fan belt, it says, "Make sure you stop the motor first." That is the problem with the planet. There's
Hmm.
too many stupid people going, "I don't need to stop the motor, put
Well,
this fan belt
back in the
on."
day, I remember back in the day where McDonald's coffee cups did not have the caution hot label on it. It wasn't until that lady sued McDonald's and won
Hmm.
because she dumped her coffee in her fucking
Was
lap.
it 15 or
And
30
then
million
complained it
she
was too
won?
hot.
Was
I
it
think it was
15
like
or
30
She
30?
did.
mil.
Yeah,
I
I
think it
think it
was
was
like
30
30.
million. I remember
She
that.
got
I
a
think it was
stupid
15,
amount
but
of money
yeah, she got a crazy amount of money
30
because
million.
she's too
But
for
it was
stupid to
something
part of
realize
a
she
class.
coffee's
did.
hot.
It was
For
part of a
something
class
she
action
did.
suit, but she did win. Yes.
Yeah, for something she did.
Well,
No,
you know
It
what
wasn't
happened?
but
like that.
The lid
I
wasn't
think
all the way on. The lid wasn't all the way on. That
yeah,
was
Yeah,
part of
well,
she was holding it by the lid, and I've
well,
done that with
again,
cold drinks. That you grab it by the
you should
lid,
you should
and the
never
fucking lid
hold.
comes off.
You should never grab a cup from
No,
a
you shouldn't.
fast food joint or from a gas station by the fucking lid. Even if you put that lid on
Agreed.
yourself and you think it's secure, because I can't tell you how many times I've walked out of a Subway and got almost to my car and I'm carrying one of them big 48-ounce bottle or cups of Pepsi, and I'm carrying it like this because I'm palming it or
Watch the
whatever.
fucker fall right out.
And,
All you're holding is the lid.
yeah, it's just like,
Next thing you know,
well,
your socks are wet.
yeah, it's like, well, I'm glad I was not in my car when that happened. But usually then I'm cursing in the parking lot, and I walk back into there like, yeah, we've seen you. Go get another one, dummy.
Hold it from the bottom this time. Got it.
Hold it from the side. You want a drink carrier? Clearly, you're too dumb to.
Clearly, you're not smart enough to hold it from the side. You want a drink carrier? Yes. Chris just stands there going, yeah.
Yeah.
Can I get a
I
plastic
think
cup,
I feel a
sippy
little
cup?
better. I want to thank y'all. I think I feel a little better.
No, I mean that's also the beauty of being able to go live and do a show with your boys is to be able to rant.
And that's the great thing about being.
And that's why I said, I mean, you can call us at any time and rant and get it off your chest, and you'll feel better after.
Yep. And that's the great thing about being older too, Tony, is because we are from an old school generation. We all do have an old school mentality. I was one when I was younger. And Jeff's probably seen it. I know Jeff has seen it. I'm gonna throw hands first, and we can ask questions later.
Depends on the situation.
But now I'm older.
No.
And now
Back in the day, that was
I have a legitimate.
No, it didn't matter what it was. If you looked in my direction and I thought you were giving me a dirty look, it was go time. You didn't even have to be looking at me. I was short fused, hot-headed.
You was a bully.
Hot-headed.
You was a
No,
bully.
I was not a bully. I was hot-headed and I had no fuse.
That was the crazy thing. Not to throw this out, but the one that sticks out in mind is Chris has skin tags.
Oh yeah, that's fine. It don't bother me.
And which is fine.
Right there.
Somebody grabbed a pair of flat-headed pliers and was
my
trying to
birthmark.
peel them off. And Chris stood up and clocked the motherfucker without even saying a word. And
That's stupid. You should have.
when Chris clocked dude, I sat there and laughed my ass off, and I said, "That's what you just said."
I hit him and I turned around and sit back down like nothing happened.
And nobody got in trouble. That was the best part. Nobody said shit.
Because he should have never done it in the first place. That was his damn fault with his stupid ass.
Yeah. Well, it was one of those things. I think it was senior year, and it was at that
It might
point.
have been.
We were constantly looking ways to fuck with other people, but to mess with somebody because of an issue they have since birth is not the way of going about it, and that's what dude did.
Yeah, and it's not even something that bothers me because they're there.
Best.
It's my birthmark. I've had them removed probably 7 or 8 times, and they come back the exact same way every time.
Yeah.
So they don't bother me none. They don't hurt or anything like that. So
the gentleman that Chris and I are still somewhat scared of today. Somebody was picking on him on the bus out to the job site, and dude was sitting there with a razor knife just.
Oh yeah, we're afraid of him because he's Columbine crazy.
Yeah, he's Columbine crazy. He never said a word, but he would sit there with his razor knife and just open it, close it, open it, close it. And you're like, yeah, you know what? I'm good.
He had internal demons. Yeah.
Yeah, that kid was. He's a really cool kid, but you just know one of these days. I was always nice to him because one of these days he's gonna come into school with a fucking gun and he's gonna be like, you know what, you're cool. And I'm like, that's right, brother, I'm cool. Chris is down that way.
I was always cool too. He never had any problems.
No,
actually,
I don't think he had any problems with us.
I'd actually stuck up for him a couple times.
Yeah, I have too. For that simple fact. I mean, he was a really nice guy. He was kind of
out there.
Let's say he was a goth kid.
He was definitely out there.
He was a goth kid? Yeah. They in their own zone. Well,
and I don't think he was particularly from money. I'll put it.
Right. Oh no!
So
no!
He kind of got picked on a little bit, and it got to a point by senior year where nobody would fuck with him because he was A, with us, and B, he's kind of a scary dude.
Yeah, he I actually knew him personally. His pops or his stepdad ran a little hole in the wall bar in town where our school was, and their house was right next door to the bar. I won't go. I don't want to. Well, we haven't even said his name, but he had a very rough personal life, home life.
I was about to ask that.
So, but I mean, I knew him probably a little bit better than anybody else. I'd taken him home a few times and whatnot, but You know,
Well, he was nice enough when
How
my
was he
truck
now?
broke down. He gave me a ride
How was he
all the way
now?
to Belleville, and he
off
what?
the grid.
Yeah, he's off the grid. We like Michael Bay off the grid. Not Michael Bay. What's Unabomber's name off the grid?
Yeah, I've
Yeah, like
I've
I've
tried
looked
looking him
this
up in
dude
the
up
past.
multiple times, and nothing. Every once in a while, I'm just like, "What's this dude up to?" And I'm searching every social media site. Nothing. My only thought is to pay a background check on him, but I'd be afraid to find out what happened.
Make sure he's doing good, because if he had a rough home life, that's all that was. That's exactly what it sounds like to me.
No, but like by end of senior year, he was good. Like he had a decent job. I think he went to Kokozik.
He was at Kokosi. He was at Kokosi with Steven and I for a little bit, and I think
Mm-hmm.
Matt was there, and maybe Brad was there. But he actually left for another company that was going to give
Yeah,
him more money and everything
So
like
he's
that.
actually
So
doing something with himself. That's excellent. Excellent.
yeah,
Excellent. He's doing
yeah.
good. That's all you need to know. He's doing
But
good.
but
but
he also had a strange sense of humor. Chris, I don't remember if you remember the Jack Daniels comment he made in one of his speeches during speech class. But to this day, I still cracks me up.
it's hard
He
to
was
say.
telling he was telling a doing a speech. In a speech, it's like you take a hammer and you hit the nail, or if you don't have a hammer, an empty Jack Daniel bottle full of water will work.
Hey, Lenny.
And it still cracks me up.
Hey, Lenny. All right. Nah, it's like I said, Tony. We're all at that age, where sometimes you do just got to kind of step back, breathe a little bit, and if you've got somebody or if you've got people that you can vent to, it gives you that time to think things thoroughly through before you jump in. And I've had to
And
learn that.
speak
That's a
them out
lesson.
loud
Yeah.
and be able to speak them out loud, knowing like Chris and I aren't gonna say anything anybody. Once again, if you're on the phone with me, what we talk about stays between us, unless
Yes.
it's something funny.
Sadie, I did. I'm accumulating some more, but I did already. Thank you.
I had to
I got
reach
some
out
more.
to.
I got some more I could get, but I'm trying to like keep it minimal because I want to help some other people out. If I can get that other part out, which I'm gonna try to do again. What's today?
I had to reach out to the Habs team because they're like, "You're still waiting to process a payment, and it'll be processed." And I'm like, "No, I already processed that like 2 months ago."
Lenny,
So
I'm a little bit better. They let me talk it out, so I appreciate it, but I'm still there. I'm still fucking there. I really am. It's so legitimate. I just can't do it because people didn't do it to me. It's so legitimate.
Well,
It's
see,
so it's so legitimate.
another good outlet, Tony. It sounds dumb, but a good zombie game where you get to shoot a bunch of shit,
It's
man.
motherfucker.
video game.
We're
Hey,
talking about
no, you know
frustrating
what?
stuff.
No, video games. I had to do that. I had to do that Sunday because I talked to Jody. Fortunately, thank God for that woman because she is something else. I'm not used to having somebody like her in my life. But
You know
there was
what?
a lot of
Listen,
things going on with my kids,
I want you to hear
and
this. I don't want you to take offense to it. I thought about her too. You know why? Because of her job.
Mhm.
I had to think
Right?
about what happened against me.
oh yeah,
I actually had to deal with some police officers today on my
Hmm.
job.
yeah,
I had to actually like reacclimate my mind. But
yeah.
the fact that I had to talk to them and they don't even know what I'm talking about. But if I would
Thank
have
you.
done what
So
I
am
wanted
I.
to do,
I'm very
if I
happy.
would have done what I wanted to do, they would have had to come get me afterwards.
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly. That's why I said you got
And that would have fucked up the podcast, Tony. That's all I'm saying.
I'll give you that.
Jesus.
I'll give
Think
you
of the
that.
podcast.
to.
I
Yeah,
would.
think of the podcast, damn it, Tony. Think about
Yeah.
me.
That's what you have to remember. Think about us. Fuck your feelings and think about the podcast. Motherfucker, I'm here.
No, like I said, last week I was dealing with some stuff with the kids, and come Sunday I was almost at a breaking point where I was just ready to break down, man. Like I really was. Um, it was just draining me. I wasn't sleeping very well and stuff like that. But that's what I did Sunday after the kids left. I talked to Jody for a little bit. She actually called to check on me and see what was going on and everything like that. And she knew what was going on. It's just she didn't realize how taxing it was on me. I don't think. But after her and I talked, that's what I did. I jumped online and played Fortnite for a little bit, played a little bit of Call of Duty, just killing shit, and it was
Yeah.
a stress reliever. I mean, it really was.
Last thing I'll probably put
I
in
mean,
on this.
you guys give me shit for going on TikTok, but some of them videos on TikTok just they get you laughing no matter what.
Well,
And
when I first got
laughter
on when I
best medicine kind of thing.
first got on TikTok, I was already there because I was monitoring my kids' pages and stuff like that. And my
Right.
kids were like, "You should make videos, Dad. It would be cool." And I'm like, "I'm not making videos." Well, then I started making videos, and it became an escape for me. It became an
Yeah.
outlet, a place where I could go.
What we do up here, yes, it's an
Yeah,
outlet. That's a
Yeah.
gift.
yeah.
That's a given.
Well, and that's what TikTok was for me. I could go on there and I could make videos,
That's
no
a
matter how I was feeling. I could make videos, and I didn't care if one person seen them or a million people seen them. That's
Yeah,
why I
it all
didn't. I
came down
never.
to actually getting it off your chest.
Yeah, I never looked at my numbers or my viewers when I hit over 10,000 followers on TikTok. Somebody told me I had no idea.
Yeah.
They're like, "Dude, you got over 10,000 followers." I'm like, "No, I don't." And they're like, "Yeah, look at your numbers." I was like, "Oh shit, I guess I do."
thing I'm probably gonna
You know,
say
you can
about
get
this,
paid.
and I'm gonna go ahead and close it. But I want to thank all of y'all. Today is one of those days where I tell people I'm glad I didn't own a gun. That fucker would have been used today. That fucker would have been
I'm just
used
saying.
today.
I'm just
Self
saying
control.
a nice ice pick.
I think the
And a
biggest problem
tire
would have
match so
been
well.
which one would I have used. I would have
I'm
had,
telling you,
but I'm done.
the best feeling in the world is going full Kyle Rittenhouse.
No, for me it would have been UC
What?
sniper. For me it would have been UC sniper.
Hey, no. And I'll tell you what. Tony, I don't know if you've gotten the chance to fire a Barrett 650 cal, but
No.
holy shit. You want to talk
Well.
about a fun time.
Too much noise.
Go to the gun range, and ask them if they got a Barrett 50 cal, and prepare for your shoulder to hurt. But once you get
shoulder
used to
already
it, no, a 50 cal will fucking knock you in the
I've heard.
dirt.
I've heard.
But the Barrett's
Well-
actually got a floating barrel, so it's not that bad. But I used to play with a 50 cal all the time.
Well, now that
You
the
wanna take
DC
out a
Sniper and Columbine down here below me have stated their views and opinions and
Preferred.
wishes, their preferred. We're gonna go ahead and take a real quick break. We're gonna go listen to a little Blacktop Mojo. Everybody, let's calm down. Speaking of Blacktop Mojo,
Take a
there's Joe, their stage manager, today's his birthday, so shout out and happy birthday to Joe. I did.
Happy birthday,
I was trying to
Joe.
get rid of parts. So I think they're in Missouri. I think they're in St. Louis tonight. They're like, we're kicking off our brand new tour. I'm like, you guys, did you end the last tour you were on? Because
Let's just be clear.
When do those guys sleep? Is my
I don't
question.
know, but we're gonna take a real
Because
quick
they're
break.
always on tour.
Yeah, they are busy guys, man. I'm happy for them though. I ain't even. I'm not mad at them. I'm happy for them. I love watching them because
They're like Tony going live.
right. I love watching them progress and them grow and everything like that because I've been a fan long enough that I remember originally it was just them doing cover songs on YouTube and now they've got 4 or 5 albums out. They're constantly on tour. I think they're on tour right now with Buck Cherry. So
Nice. I like that. Pretty decent.
But yeah, we're gonna take a real quick break. Got a little Blacktop Mojo for you guys. If you don't know who they are already, go to YouTube, go to Facebook, go to all the social media, wherever you stream music, and look up Blacktop Mojo. Give them a listen, give them a like, let them know that we sent you. And if you do know who they are, do a friend a favor and tell a friend about them because I think no matter what type of music you like or what type of music you're into, Blacktop Mojo has a little bit of something for everybody if you get into their catalog. But we'll be back here in just about 5 minutes or so. A little
Lenny, I'll
Blacktop.
see you after the break. It was an internal issue at work. Nothing against me though.
Yeah. Got a little Blacktop Mojo with Shadows on the Wall, maybe. If I know what I'm doing here. I apparently have no idea what I'm doing.
Even by now, you still don't know what the hell you're doing.
I don't, man. You'd think I would at this point. Well, my speaker died. Well, it didn't die. It turned off.
It'll get better.
It's got an automatic turn off feature. Anyways, Blacktop Mojo. Shadows on the Wall. Enjoy. I got it figured out, God damn it.
6 months on apps.
Staring at the wall in front of you and watching the shadows fall in front of you. This is all we know. This is all we know. This is all we know to be true. How do I describe the color of the sky when you've never been outside? Picture you see so small. It's not the world at all. I wish I could take you away from the wall. Conviction. Binds us all. Do we ask why? Questions lead to force. Is a lie. This is all we know. This is all we know. This is all we know to be true. How do I describe the color of the sky when you've never been outside? Picture you see so small. It's not the world at all. I wish I could take you away from the wall. I can't see through the glare in my eyes. Why did you have to drag me outside? How can I go back to darkness now and tell my brothers what I have found? How can I go back to darkness now and tell my brothers what I have found? How can I go back to darkness now? How do I describe the color of the sky when you've never been outside? The picture you see so small. It's not the world at all. I wish I could take you away from the wall.
Hey, welcome back to Nonsensical Nonsense, guys. Hopefully, y'all enjoyed the first hour. where we allowed Tony to vent for a little bit, because that's what we do. It's not always farting dick jokes and nonsensical nonsense.
I just found
sometimes,
my remedy.
what?
I just found my remedy for the night.
Uh-oh. Well, you get that whole bottle of,
Yep, there it is.
yeah. There you go. Why, Jeff? Why, Jeff? Why, Jeff?
I want to thank y'all. I want to thank y'all.
You don't have to thank us for anything. That's
That's
what we're here
awesome.
for, dude.
I'm not in jail. Yes, I do. I want to
Well,
thank
we didn't keep you out of jail. You kept yourself out of jail.
you.
Up until this point, you
A
kept
lot I
yourself
shouldn't
out
say,
of
Lenny.
jail.
Lenny, if I say what's bothering me, I'll incriminate myself, so I'd rather not.
Up until the podcast,
Hey,
you
Joy.
kept yourself out of jail. What's going on, Joy? But we do appreciate you guys hanging out for the first hour.
I
We're
haven't
rolling
done it
into
yet.
the second hour. If you guys aren't already, go ahead and check us out on all social media at Nonsensical Nonsense on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and the old Tiki-Taki. We are there. You can also get every single episode of the podcast on Spotify and everywhere you listen to podcasts at. If you'd like to email us, feel free to email us with anything. I want to, speaking of our email, I do want to set something up at some point down the road where we can like let email or like do email shout outs. So people just like email us stories, or if they want us to give birthday shout outs or happy anniversary shout outs or something like that, they can email us that stuff. But you can email us at
I like that.
nonsensicalnonsensepodcast@gmail.com. There's also a merch store if you're interested in any of that stuff. teespring.com/nonsensical nonsense podcast. And as we said at the beginning of the show, and as we will say until we are off of here, next Monday will be our last live on Haps, and we'll be moving over to StreamYard. So in order to watch us live, make sure you guys follow us on YouTube,
Yeah.
Twitch, and or
Yeah.
Facebook.
And
Nothing's
Twitter.
going to change. We're still going to be live every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday night. We're just going to a different format that's going to suit our needs and be a lot more beneficial for us over on StreamYard. But we'll be on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch live. So make sure you follow us on those locations so you guys can still come out and hang out with us if you like watching us live. If you like hanging out in the chatters box, we do appreciate y'all. With that being
Tony,
said,
I sent both of you a quick little video. That's what you need to do, Tony. In that video I just sent you in Snapchat.
This is for everybody who told me, think before I act, honestly. Thank you all.
Mm-hmm.
it's the best way to do it.
Because there's a part of me that believe that asses need to be whipped.
It's a tough pill to
Watch the
swallow,
video I sent
Tony.
you, Tony.
And I had to learn that. And I had to learn that the same way. You know, I used to react before anything else, and it was more of a violent reaction than anything. So I had to learn
Right.
to think that way too. Let me stop for a second. Let me process shit and see what's going to happen if I react this way. Look at it a little bit differently.
You know the only
And if
question
I thought about it,
you know the only question I got?
yeah, WWGD. What would Glick
No.
do?
No. Am I getting caught or not? That's all
This
it
is
is to
true.
it. That's all it is to it.
And
Am I
you know
getting
what,
caught or
Tony?
not?
Remember one simple and undisputed fact. I got space for you at my house.
Fuck am I the voice of reason
Gotta
in this
get-
conversation?
I can't swim that far. Fuck the bullshit, okay?
He can't swim at all. Look at him.
I can swim. Fuck it.
I'm just saying, Mexico's real nice, dude.
You know what, Jeff? You just made me reconsider. Because if I gotta get stuck around with you, I'm gonna be watching YouTube clips all day. Fuck no, I'm not doing shit. God bless you.
See,
you're gonna be watching
Once again, I
YouTube
saved
and
the
TikTok
day,
all day.
folks. I saved a life today, folks. Look at that.
YouTube
my
and
Tony, he'd be
TikTok.
up hanging out with me all day. I'll get you on TikTok and everything, Tony. Don't worry about it.
That's what he wants.
Yes. You can be on my TikTok,
That's
buddy.
exactly what Tony wants.
I forgot what I was going to say. Oh. Since it's the second hour, we can dive into the starting five and see who won. And I think I haven't. It took me a while to actually get everything up because I had internet issues, well, power outages, and no, he didn't
No,
get fired.
man. No. I'm not putting it out there because I'll incriminate myself.
Mm-hmm. But I assume Chris is off frying chicken, so I don't know I haven't seen anything on voting or anything because I have not been with me buying those new games. As soon as I'm done with work, that's where I am.
Kanon, we're going to StreamYard, but we'll be live on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook.
Yeah.
So you'll still be able to watch us just fine.
Yeah, we can actually mess with each other a little bit more on StreamYard, which is even more fun.
I can mess.
No, I can too.
I will take your privileges away from you.
That's okay. I'm just saying we can change names, and that whole fun we had with changing names on each other. Oh my gosh, that's gonna
Yeah.
be hilarious! I swear to God, the first episode we do on there, it'll be just us messing with each other.
You're an idiot. You know that, right?
Oh yeah. Oh no. We sat there going, I'm with stupid, and me too, for like 45 minutes.
Yeah, we did that. My broster came in there when we were playing Run the Live, trying to figure out how to like invite people and this, that, and the other. He came in for a little bit, and I changed it. I just put my name. I'm with stupid. And Jeff was me too, and my broster was I'm stupid.
Jeff is an idiot.
So be prepared, Tony.
You are significantly an idiot. Can't I love him? A lot of us are on Airtime, and then he said, a lot of us are on Heckle. We're also on a bunch of other platforms, but we'll be found. Definitely on Twitter, we'll be found.
Yeah. But what is your
Notice the trend as a.
You know what's scary? I'm gonna go ahead and throw it out here. Suppose this doesn't even go anywhere.
If it does, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. You know, like I've continued to say, and I'll continue to say, the same band of idiots that ruined Periscope for everybody are the same band of idiots that ruined Hatch for everybody, and they're going to be the same band of idiots that are going to ruin wherever you guys go next for everybody.
Yep.
And you guys allow them in your inner
I think that's
circle.
why we made the decision to just go to StreamYard as opposed to find something else, because there's no band of idiots.
Well, well, we are the band of idiots, but
Yeah, well,
we also don't stream as much as Tony does either. You know, we just do
Right.
that.
We just do the
I
show.
heard that bullshit.
I wasn't referring to those idiots, but they're idiots as
No,
well.
we were talking about idiots that like to come in and
Cause problems.
cause
P-
problems.
idiots
right.
that use streaming platforms.
Yes. wait, that's us.
Lenny, just watch the show, please. We had this discussion yesterday.
Remember the discussion we had Monday, Tony?
Had a lot of discussions since we got the initial news. So let's
The Monday we had, the one we had on the show Monday.
Let's just move on, please. Debbie, damn it, where were we?
I ain't mad at it.
I'm not.
I'm not the one in here freaking out
I'm
making
not
a
either.
live. I'm not the one in here live streaming the last 2 weeks every single day of the week,
Sorry.
upset and butthurt, or pretending like I know the ins and outs of a company.
Sorry.
I'm just saying.
Sorry. Sorry. Let's keep going.
Who
Keep
are you
going.
saying sorry to?
Keep going.
Who are you saying sorry to?
Keep going.
Who are you saying sorry to?
Keep going. Keep going.
Yeah.
Keep going.
I'm just saying.
Anyways,
Keep going.
I am curious to find out what's going on with Starting Five. It did
When's
take me a little
starting
bit
fine?
longer to get it uploaded. Because
Yeah,
I
hence
had
the
power
reason
outages.
Saturday. Well, did you have power outages or internet outages? Because that blew my mind. Because
Well,
you were
when
like,
the power
you were
goes
like-
out, when the power goes out, I have computer, but I don't have internet because my computer runs on a battery.
Oh well, yeah, you have battery or you have computer until your computer dies. No,
Right.
that's why I was asking: did you lose the internet or did you lose power? Because you blew
I
my
lost
mind
power,
because you.
but, which means I automatically lose internet because there's
Well,
no way to turn
obviously,
on the fucking
obviously, because you messaged me Sunday and you're like, I don't have any internet, so I gotta wait till the internet comes back up. And I was like, oh, okay, cool, whatever, it's not that big a deal. And then you're like, yeah, so since my power was out, I went and bought 3 video games, and I was like, the hell did you go buy 3 video games if you ain't got no fucking power for? You can't play the video games, you jackass. So do you not have internet or do you not have power?
No, I bought the video games on I bought them on Sunday morning,
Yeah.
and when I went to post, that's when the power went out.
Yeah.
I was sitting there. I got everything done up. I was able to get everything on my phone so I could create the collage, and then the internet went out. The power went out, and I was like, "Fuck! I have this
Yeah,
ready. All I got to do is post this fucker."
I was so confused.
And it wouldn't let me
Hey,
post a
that-
picture. It let me text, but it wouldn't let me post a picture
Yeah.
because I
was
didn't
so
have enough
confused.
data on my phone.
Yeah. I was so confused. I was like, if his internet or if his power's out, why is he buying video games? He can't play them.
Well, no, it's like if they're doing work on the lines, they'll kill the power of the whole neighborhood for like 2 hours. That's what it was. It wasn't like a rolling blackout or something.
Yeah.
It was on the weekends is when they tend to do work on the lines.
Where the hell am I at? There we go.
But I have the what next starting 5 is going to be, and I think it's going to be a good one.
If it's the one that you said Saturday
It is.
night, I'm gonna pull
No,
an
it's not.
executive
It's
order
not.
and say no.
No, it's not. It's not because that was too difficult. Not that it's too difficult. It's just there's so many out there, and it could go the complete wrong way. But
Well, not
the
only
one
that,
we're
but
gonna
it
be
was-
doing is something that Tony already has a list for, so Tony doesn't really have to do a whole lot of work. But it is 100% opinion based.
Everything we do is opinion based.
No, but I mean this one is like the most opinion based on individuals because
Like it's mine and Tony's opinion that you're a dumbass.
yes, but once again I could agree.
Michael
with you,
Jordan,
but then
Michael B. Jordan, father, son, Michael
How did
C.
you
Jordan.
guess? That was gonna be the list.
Michael,
Name
Michael,
all the related actors.
Michael B. Jordan's son is Michael C. Jordan.
That's pretty good. I like that. I like that.
That actually is not a bad.
No, that's not really an opinion based list either. That's fact.
No, that's not that's something for
Do
later on.
you I have mine and Tony's list actually wrote out, but I don't have Jeffrey's list wrote out. So I was gonna say, instead of trying to look at the picture and trying to zoom in and read
No,
the list,
I got it here on my phone.
you got all of ours or just yours?
I have everybody's, but I'd have to zoom in and look at pictures. I actually have your guys' written out. I don't have mine written out.
Holy shit.
Because you have the same picture I do where everything's written out.
I'm gonna cancel myself.
Okay. Go ahead.
Tony, I'm talking to you. I'm gonna cancel myself. Do you remember your list, Jeff?
So, oh yeah, I have mine. So Tony had Stalin Skarsgård, Bill Nighy, Sven Thorson,
Yes.
Nick Chunlin, and Michael Rooker. Chris had Ray Liotta, Walton Goggins, Neil McDonald, McDo. How do you say his name? McDo?
You know, I really don't know how to say his name. I think it's like
I don't either.
Neil McDonough, Dono or something.
McDonough.
It's not McDonough.
McDonough looks correct. I had Keith David and James Hong, and I had back percentage side and James Hong. I had Oliver Platt, Jones, Wallace Shawn, Pete Stormare, and
Strom.
Fitcher.
I hope this list,
Yeah.
this next list is going to be easier for you to fucking read.
It is because it's just titles that you can actually look them up.
Oh,
lot easier.
you are.
A lot easier names to say. I think
The-
that's the reason why these guys aren't more famous because their names are so hard to say. It's not like Brad Pitt is a hard name to say, so that's why he's famous.
Give us a simple name like The Rock.
Yeah, call yourself Bob. You know, he's famous. He's on the show. never seen.
Yeah. Well,
So the winners are Christopher,
the winner
and
is...
we did not have a chatters box this week.
No, I was not pushing the chatters box this week
And I have to
because...
say thank God.
Oh, yeah,
because
because
that
I
would
already...
have been hell.
I told you...
Considering how hard it was to do this one.
I told you when we brought up this starting five and we were talking in the after show, I told you, I was like...
You know what's crazy? Let me be clear. We had a few retweets of the list on Twitter, and I want to thank the people that retweeted it.
I did say I was quite impressed.
I want to thank everybody for doing that, because at least they did try to get it out
Hopefully
there.
it got to somebody on the list. That would be cool.
Yes.
Because, we find actors that are in everything. At least
I tagged all the
online.
actors on my list.
Did you seriously?
No. Yeah. Amongst
I was like, wait a minute, I didn't see that fucking tweet.
yeah, amongst everything else that I'm
Walter
doing...
Goggins is like, who the fuck is Nonsensical Nonsense?
Yeah. Amongst all the other stuff that I'm doing and trying to get stuff, I'll get into it here in
I
a
was gonna
second.
say, did you seriously go through Twitter and try to find these quote unquote no name actors, or not no name, but and I mean they're celebrities. They're not B stars. They're.
I would say, even though they are that
What
guy,
would you call them?
even though they are
Yeah.
that guy, they're in everything. They're probably big name celebrities. I mean, because we all know them.
Well, I guarantee you, some of these guys walk into a restaurant and the maitre d' flips out and makes sure they got
Oh
a table
yeah,
right away.
oh yeah, because you know their faces. You might not recognize their names.
Exactly.
Obviously, like Ray Liotta,
Can you
or
imagine
like
running into somebody and go, or Rooker,
yeah, like
Can you
yeah, well,
imagine,
yeah, exactly. Or like
Rooker
Keith David.
walking in and you go, I know you. Where do I know you?
Yeah, like Keith David. That guy, you know him, but you don't know his name, and you're gonna be like, oh, you're the guy from the Danny Trejo. Unfortunately, Danny Trejo is that guy. He's one of that guys.
Yeah.
But everybody knows him and loves him.
Danny Trejo's got a following, man.
Yeah.
And I want to try his taco joint. He's got a Danny's taco joint that looks.
Yeah, out in California or something like that. I seen he posted a TikTok video the other day, and some girl commented and said, "I was going to stop, but I only had 62 cents in my checking account." And he was like, "Well, next time you're over this way, stop by, and I got a hat for you and 2 free tacos." And I was like, "Damn,
Nice.
you got one of those in Ohio by chance?"
Oh shit! I could go for some tacos, motherfucker. So who is the winner?
But
What
with that
the
being said, the votes have been tallied, the numbers have come in, and much like in life, there can be only one winner. Well, that's not necessarily true, but there's a lot of winners in life.
I was gonna say that's not. I mean, it depends.
I was trying to get away from the damn Highlander because you guys make fun of me when I mention Highlander. Like you guys haven't watched
I
the
don't
movies.
because that's not a frame of reference for me. I've
Really? Really?
ever
Mr.
used Highlander frame of
Fascinating.
reference.
Engage. It's an old-ass movie is what it was. The movie's older than the TV show. Calm down, Enterprise. 73-5
Never
DC.
seen.
Motherfucker broke down the damn serial number on the Star Trek Enterprise when we did
NCC 1701D.
Loser.
Now, see,
Whatever.
I could be if I was at gunpoint. Gunpoint. I'm gonna shoot you if you don't read all of this number. I'm getting shot.
Mind you, I'd rather have a dreadnought class.
That's it.
A what?
You have to be a Trekkie to understand. Please continue, nerd.
So I'd have to be a virgin.
How do you have a kid?
Trekkies get
One and
pussy. Remember that. Trekkies get pussy.
Yeah, does anybody really want to sleep with somebody dressed up as a Trekkie?
Yeah, you know he
This
does.
is what they were.
To the Trekkies?
You know damn well some chick came up to him dressed like a Klingon, he'd be all over it.
If a woman come up to me dressed like,
I mean, there was one that was basically
it's the business.
there was one that used to be in the chatters box that was basically a Klingon that he would have jumped all over given the opportunity.
He put a teeth on me.
What?
I said there is an ass for every seat.
Put their teeth on you.
Can't put a teeth. Klingon teeth are crooked as shit, like a shark mouth. No.
That's okay. Could be fun.
Uh-uh.
Don't knock it until you try it,
That's
Tony.
life without a bit of risk, Tony.
Live
I've got
dangerously.
better risks you told me not to deal with, but you gonna put me into that shit? Fuck the both of y'all, man.
Live dangerously. Live on the edge, Tony. Live on the edge, Tony. Take a couple risks from time to time. Don't be a pussy.
Taking plenty of risks. You might have to catch up to me.
Just close your eyes and.
Hey, Glick, let me know when you fly.
Okay, I will be eventually. I might be. I might be. But I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna
You ever
sit here
seen-
and. I'm
Tony,
not gonna
you-
sit here and pretend to be a tough guy so everybody
That's what
thinks
he's
I'm.
gonna do.
I don't pretend.
If I got something I'm afraid of, I have no problem admitting it.
Jesus Christ!
Absolutely, agreed.
Yeah. So stop hiding your true feelings and tell everybody the real you and your machi cheese. Stop denying it. Stop denying it.
Know how you're afraid of
Dust,
something that is so secure. So
dust,
so
dust thou protest.
Oh boy.
I think that's too much.
Fucking Nazis. Who won? Who lost? Get it over with.
Yes.
Just,
Nerd. You're a fucking nerd. And nobody loves
I don't know where that came from or who that was directed at,
You
but
got
okay.
a mohawk cowlick talking like you're nerds.
This is true.
I opened the show up with a hair.
12 hours a day in this office.
Looks like your hair looks.
There's a reason why I opened up tonight's
That's
show
my
with a
shark
hairline.
fin, baby. Hell yeah.
Baby shark, shark.
Fuck, I didn't think of that. God damn it. Walked into that one. Fuck. Close by myself.
His head is like a shark's fin. I like that. Your head is like a shark's fin.
You are like a little baby shark.
Yeah, that's right. I'm Jamie Foxx, bitch.
Mm,
Like sharks.
wow,
Actually, I was
Jimmy
thinking
Fox,
full
huh?
on Jaws. That's where my mind goes, but okay.
Don't need a bigger boat.
Yep.
You're not a very intimidating shark. You'd be on the beach, shark, and they'd see you. And go, oh, look at the little guy.
Oh, look at him. Can't think of him.
Yeah. But,
I'm like a gremlin.
like a,
I'm a mogwai. Just don't get me wet.
no, you are definitely like a
Oh,
gremlin.
hey. Wait. That don't sound
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, you are definitely like a gremlin.
No, you get a gremlin wet or feed it after midnight, you're fucked.
Well, yeah.
What's the other? There's 3 rules. Oh, like,
Yeah, light. Don't feed them after midnight. Don't get them wet and keep them out of the light or something like that.
and keep them out of direct sunlight.
Yeah,
Like
direct
light in
sunlight.
general. I
I
don't
think it was sunlight.
Those movies don't make sense.
Light,
Hmm.
give me just one night. I'm ready to go.
Take it to your auntie G.
Fuck you. Ready to go right.
Sending Snapchats to him. So,
Excuse me, boys. I'm gonna send a Snapchat. Oh, fucking French over here.
I must Snapchat Juan. I mean Juanita. Juanita. Well, not Juan. Juanita.
That one, Juanita. Pretty good.
Shit.
That's pretty good.
My bad.
That's pretty good.
Freudian slip.
That's what they all say. But with that being said, the votes came in, the numbers were counted, the votes were calculated.
I'm curious.
gonna say- I
'cause it
lost my train of
we
thought.
all had good ones.
We had good ones.
Yeah.
Click, world order. What's that?
Voting for yourself 35 times doesn't count as 35.
Actually, I voted for you guys more. I voted for you guys repeatedly.
I didn't. I completely blanked.
Autistic Bear, how you doing?
I'm the only one that votes for you guys. Tony over here votes for himself every week.
I like my list better than everybody else's. I'm honest.
Your weeks are the only one that likes your list.
I've noticed.
So what are the full numbers? What numbers did you
Jeffrey, you came in dead ass last. with 21.
What are you gonna do?
Tony, you came in at number 2. Just like what was on Johnny Depp's bed.
Who does number two? That's a big pile of shit.
Yo, what's going on, Autistic Beer?
Somebody left it
And,
grumpy.
in the winner again for the 3rd time in a row. 1 win away from matching the greatest champion of all time, Mr. Woo! Ric Flair. Yours truly. Deal with it. I'm the chosen one. I had 30.
You know what? The numbers are up. I like
Nice.
that. The numbers
Yeah,
are
I
up.
do like that.
I've been
Okay.
on Facebook. I've been putting it into a couple select groups. I was like throwing it out there into like all the groups, and then I just kind of started narrowing it down to the ones that were actually looking at it and voting on it. So I only
Approving.
put it in there. Yeah. Well, no, not only approving, but actually voting on it. Scooby Group gives us a lot of love.
They do.
They like it.
Well, for this week, gentlemen,
Oh, and I did.
this week's
Speaking of,
starting 5.
good.
Yeah, go ahead.
This week's starting 5.
This week's starting 5 is our all-time favorite comedies. Movies. So, not necessarily Chris's favorite genre because he's a real horror guy. Tony, I know you have a list of this.
Touche.
But,
But Scary
bring
Movie
the
had
funny.
5 movies. We only need 5. There was 5 scary
Yeah,
movies. They're comedy.
those-
They're horror. Bada bing, bada boom. There's my list, you silly sons of bitches.
I don't know. That's. I mean, when you think, seriously, look at it. I mean, you got so to choose
Every
from.
week.
Well, it's
Every week he
still a
yawns.
comedy. That's my point.
And he's only got to be the hypest mime one time.
Yeah, this is true. You're a bit.
This will
overconfident.
be a tough one for me because I like comedies, but I like action and horror.
Yeah,
So my comedy movie
So
knowledge
it-
is not.
but it is comedies, not just comedies for comedy's sake. It is comedy to make you laugh out loud, like every time you see it.
I'm reading now.
So it's going to
I'm
be
gonna move
interesting
this
because
off of my list.
this is one of the ones where we might actually have duplicates. So we're going to have
I
backups,
think we
and
could
we're going to keep it at 5.
diversify. No, I think it'll be diversified enough. There's a lot of comedy movies out there that we'll like
Yeah.
individually. I think we'll,
Yeah.
this will be good. This
Yeah.
will be good.
I actually have to do some research. I have to look at my DVD collection and stare at it for 5 minutes, go, no, that's funny.
But this is going to be monstrous.
So yeah, I think a fun list. Once again, is as I said, it is full, 100% based on your type of comedy. Because
Right.
I still find Every Which Way But Loose funny. But
Jeff said his favorite. Jeff told me the other day his favorite comedy movie was American History X. I don't understand it, but
And mine is Blazing Saddles. Hey, where all the white women at?
that's right. Hey, where the white women at?
Mhm.
That
I was
movie
gonna
is
say-
hilarious.
I was going to say about the
Oh, boys.
the Scooby Doo Facebook group. The other day, I used that. Would you listen to the show for a Scooby snack? And people were commenting. They're like, actually, we would. One guy was like, I would listen for 2 Scooby snacks.
That's right.
So we get a lot of love in there. I like those guys. They're a pretty cool group. So
I forget which one is the one. I actually follow the Penitentiary. That one gives us some love. I think we have some listeners in there. And then I always post to the 90s groups.
yeah,
80s and 90s groups because there are people.
there's
that
a
get kind of comedy.
there's a funny OSHA one.
Oh, yeah.
that
I have a
that I
couple of
follow.
those.
They dig us as well.
OSHA?
Yeah, OSHA. You know
Yeah,
what OSHA
OSHA.
is.
Occupational Safety and Hazard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No
It's,
shit.
It's called like That's Not OSHA.
Well, it's like that's not OSHA, so they're making fun of OSHA. So they'll like post memes
Yeah,
in there,
it's
like
like-
a guy
like,
that
Pretty much
uses
every
free.
one of my videos on YouTube would
Yeah.
be in that group, and they'd be like, "Yep, that's not OSHA."
Yeah, like guys stacking extendable ladders, extension ladders, stacking them,
2x4s.
yeah, 2x4s and shit like that.
Yeah.
You know,
Making their own scaffolding.
yeah.
When you got a 5-foot step ladder, but you need to go up 7 foot.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay, I didn't eat today, so I'm already half drunk.
I just forgot. I had something that I wanted to
How
comment.
much have you drank?
Just in
He had
one
a full
glass. I ain't got no
fat.
food in
He
my
had a.
stomach.
He had
I don't have no food in
as
my
Johnny
stomach.
as
I had a
Amber
couple
heard
of, I had a couple
food.
of,
He had a mega pint.
I had a couple of steaks earlier today. I'm
Like,
about to make me a couple of bagels, but I'm starting to get there. I'm relaxing. Now we can talk some shit.
but how
Let's
much did you drink?
just this.
You're already
That
feeling
was a
it?
mega pint.
I don't have no food in me. This is what I know about me. You're fucking
Wow.
lush. I'm not. You have beer. I
I
have
was
a
gonna say, yeah, we're not all Chris. Where we do 24 beers and still be
fuck
It's one drink.
because I have no food. Lenny, I got this, but I understand. You're correct in what you're thinking. You're correct in what you're being precautionary of. I agree. Trust me, I'm going to go to bed. I'm not driving anywhere. I do have food to eat. I'm going to make me a couple of sandwiches. Then I'm going to have me a couple of bagels, and I'm going to be good. This will
Bro,
go.
man, what are you doing?
Hmm?
Making a sandwich. from Martin, bro, man, that used to come in making a couple sandwiches, Marty Ma. You remember, bro, man, like his neighbor from upstairs that would come in and just like make
Yeah.
sandwiches on Martin?
You said bra man. It's
Yeah,
bruh man.
bro, man, whatever. Bro,
Same
man.
difference.
Sorry, I'm not black enough for you,
Call
Tony.
me the
My
racist.
bad. I apologize.
Chris is like, I was
Bro.
commenting on his skin tone.
Brother man on the fifth floor. I know.
Yeah, from the fifth floor, right, Tony? From the fifth floor. Making a couple
I'm
sandwiches.
going to eat, Lenny. Don't you worry. I know your concerns. I know what you're being precautionary of.
Alcohol
I
is
will
always
let you
the
know when
answer
you are correct. And all the times I've been in hacks,
Right.
you've been correct twice.
to every question. 2 times 4. What is the answer? Alcohol.
Matter of
Who
fact,
shot Abraham
seeing
Lincoln?
everybody out there
Alcohol.
who was watching me,
I'm
who
sorry,
thinks I need to
but-
put something to eat, put some food in my stomach, I want you to put a 1 in the chat. If you don't think I need to put food in my stomach, put a 2 in the chat. Everybody on all apps, go.
Hold on,
You
hold
only
on,
been
let me
correct with me
mute
twice, woman. Don't make me come find your flowering ass.
So we got through the shot. We got through the.
It'll be funnier.
Let me know what
By
they
the
say
way,
on TikTok. I don't
I
hear
don't know if you
the
saw
numbers
it, but
What?
Shane B, when he voted,
Chippy's a jackass.
I was like, this motherfucker. I just saw that and I was like, jeez.
He's a jackass. Well,
that's funny.
since we got through the starting 5 relatively easy, relatively quick, let me run into the top 10 before I say some
Go
dumb
for it.
shit.
Okay.
It goes back to our conversation we were having earlier. And I do everything, and I have a microphone. So here's my fucking top 10. You stupid freak. Deal with it, Tony. Whoa. Oh, there we go. It's actually going to be a top 25. But it goes back to the conversation we were having earlier about warning labels and stupid people.
My dick has one. Get to the point.
Yeah, caution. Small things are a choking hazard.
Bullshit. You've been warned before growth.
I'm drinking, bitch. What was
21?
the warning label? Be prepared to be disappointed. This will be the worst 30 seconds of your life, but I'll be happy.
Please.
Hey, it's a race and I'm in it to win it.
Nope. Ricky Bobby said, if you ain't
Thank you,
first,
baby.
you're last.
Even if it's quick,
That's
it's going to
right.
have an impact. Always remember that.
Nice, I like that.
Thank you very much.
I'm 6'2", 280
I'll remember that
pounds.
on the 16th.
I'm going to have an impact.
It's small.
It might be, but it's still going to have an impact. Again, I'm 6'2",
Oh my God,
280
that's your
pounds.
tongue. Shut up.
Yeah. I ain't worried
Oh
about all that.
shit! I just
Imagine you
got my
both
number
have an
one.
impact.
Well, I got
Oh
one of
my.
my five just popped in my head, and I
Jeez,
have
what
to
up?
put it in because the one scene gets me every fucking time.
All the
Nice.
fellas, please excuse me, but they keep fucking with me, and I be trying not to. But damn it, I got to
Nobody's
look.
fucking with you. This is his imagination running wild. Just like when he comes on here and he does it live and he's like, I'm talking to you right now, we're not talking to him. I'm talking to you, Jeff. When he comes on here and he does it live and he's like, who wants the smoke? Who wants the drama? All you motherfuckers that got a problem with motherfucking Tony D, let me know. And then he's live and it's just crickets in the chat because nobody
Because they
knows
don't
what the
show
fuck
the
he's
fuck
talking
up.
about.
That's why. They don't
Nobody
show.
knows what the fuck you're talking
They
about.
don't show the fuck up.
Nobody knows what the hell you're talking about.
They
I
don't
don't know
show.
what you're talking about.
Nobody nobody cares.
You notice
That's
that.
right. You know, that was my philosophy for the longest time. That
It's
nobody
easier
gives
to
a
talk
shit.
shit than it is to be the shit. Fuck it.
I guess it's better to be pissed on than pissed off.
No
I
shit.
mean,
That's right.
Oh,
but
If I was that
but
close to a
anyways,
horse's wiener, I'd be worried about that too.
what?
That's Dave Chappelle, man.
Let's see. I got the top 10 stupid and funny labels that people have that have actually been put onto products because of stupid fucking people.
Nice.
For you guys, blah, blah, blah. Not all these are going to be winners, but some of them are interesting. Like really, like wow. But we're starting number 25. Like I said, I think I can fly through these relatively quick. No artificial colors on Nestle Smarties.
what?
You know the Smarties, are like the little sugar candy
Right.
that are like in
Yeah.
a circle. They come in all different colors. Apparently, there's no artificial coloring.
I did not know that.
Now,
I don't know
some of the
how,
stuff
but
won't drink for you to even bring that shit the fuck up. Keep going, please. Go ahead.
do not put in water. That warning label was on the toaster.
Nice.
Warning label on a T-shirt. Please remove child before washing.
Are you serious?
These are real warning labels that are on real products.
Jesus. Once again, stupid people get stupid prizes.
Yes. Number 22. On a can of sardines. Contains fish.
I almost dropped my glass. Stop. Let me put my glass down because goddamn, I almost dropped my shit. Go ahead.
On a nutcracker. I don't get this one, but may poison food.
Because oh,
I don't-
maybe because of the lead paint, or
Well, I guess if you got an old ass nutcracker, yeah.
or even because it carried it for like nut allergies.
Sometimes I wish some people's moms had a nut allergy.
How else would you accept poison your food? Tony's lit.
I don't know.
Allergy to your dad. Nut allergies. New hashtag.
Yeah, right? Hashtag nut allergies. No, number 20 on a box of wheat thins contains wheat. uh,
Contains wheat.
It's the shit you say, Glick. And it's the way, Jeff, and it's the way you say shit. You fucking idiot. Nut allergy.
nut allergy.
I like it when Tony drinks.
Sometimes I like to church it up for you, Tony, and I like to be extra white for you.
This motherfucker said nut allergies. Oh my god, okay. My stomach hurts.
But number 19 on a can of tuna fish, no dolphin included.
That's like that dolphin safe tuna because dolphins get caught up in the nut.
You know,
That is
animal
so
activists.
disrespectful.
A crazy ass animal activist, and I got a crazy ass animal activist in the news for you guys tonight.
Okay, I'm sorry, but hold on a second. Nut allergies.
Well, even one on that, like peanut M&Ms that contains nuts.
Well, they have to put those labels on there. On a canoe, a label on canoes, only for use in the water.
Just
You know somebody. You know somebody tried to use
As
the
of
fucking
right now, I'm
canoe.
no longer drunk. You just fucked up. Keep going.
No,
I
I'm
lied.
just thinking,
Allergies.
what else? I mean, you can totally use it in the snow.
Yeah.
Jody, you
It's not
still
gonna be
Uh,
there?
frozen.
Nut allergies.
I
Jody's
hope
lit.
not. Number 17 on a glass window. Do not break. Obviously.
Nice.
On a microwave. A warning label that's on a microwave. Do not put
Contains
pets
microwaves.
inside.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
They have to do it. They have to do it.
You know, some assholes like my cat's wet. How can we dry him off really fast? Here we go. Here,
Nut
kitty, kitty.
allergies.
I'm gonna cure your nut allergies with putting you in the microwave, Tony.
My pussy's wet. What should I
My
do with
pussy's
it?
wet.
The
Put it in the
dryer's
microwave.
full, but in the microwave.
Hell, I'll show you.
Keep drinking, Tony. Hold on. I'm putting more
Just getting
tubes
warm,
here.
bitches. I'm just getting warm.
Yeah, right. Number 15. On
Shut up,
bread
Chef.
pudding, product will be hot after heating. Again, that goes back to the coffee.
On which what product?
Sounds
On
most of the
bread
women-
pudding.
Sound like most of the women
Yeah.
I get. Just keep going.
Tony, just in case you didn't know, this
Take
one
your time.
applies for both you and I right now. Number 14. On alcohol, you will get drunk when you use this product for its intended purposes.
No.
No.
Say it isn't so.
I can't make this shit up.
I don't believe that.
I don't believe you. I
haven't
better
started
try it.
sweating yet.
Yeah.
Sweat. I don't believe you. I should try it.
Not allergy.
Nut allergies.
On a blowtorch, Jeffrey, I think this one was made for you. On a blowtorch, do not use on children.
No, we got a
Wow.
problem. We got a problem right there. We got a problem.
I mean,
Let's
that's
be clear.
This-
what asshole. This is a good idea.
What do you mean? On sleeping pills, warning may cause drowsiness.
I've seen that label.
Number 11. This is for a TV antenna. Back in the day, we all remember the big TV antennas
yeah.
you put on the side of your house.
Yeah.
Do not attempt to install if you are drunk, pregnant, or both. do not eat the antenna, and do not throw the antenna at your spouse.
Not gonna believe
Are
it.
those all on the label?
Not gonna
That
believe
is
it.
one label.
Do not
Not
throw
gonna
the.
believe the last one.
The last one is a real thing because there's always that spouse that knows how to do it better than you, but is afraid to get on the ladder
Mm-hmm.
because she's on the ground going, "No, go to the left. Shut the fuck up,
Yeah.
bitch! Get your ass up here."
Yeah.
But now we're into the top 10. On this warning label is put on stairs. Warning, in all caps, uneven surface.
Stupid ass.
Wow.
On rat poisoning. Warning, poisonous.
Dumbass. Arsenic. If you can't pronounce it, you probably don't need to eat it. Stupid.
On a drill, battery drill, electronic drill, or
Right.
electric drill, whatever. This product is not intended for the use as a dental drill. So don't go get your 20-volt Milwaukee or DeWalt or Ryobi drill bit and try to do dental work.
Let me fix that. Let me fix that. That bad tooth you got, Chris. Come here.
Yeah, right?
Hold still.
Oh, well, you probably wouldn't inhale that drill bit like old boy did
Right.
last.
That was
On
my
a,
first thought when you said it too. Was like, swallow that drill bit. Good luck with that.
Yep. Number 7, warning label on a jigsaw puzzle or a label in general. Some assembly are required.
No shit, I can't.
On a kitchen knife set, warning label, keep out of reach of children.
I was waiting for caution sharp.
on the base of a tiramisu box. Isn't that some kind of dessert?
Tiramisu is a dessert, yes.
Okay. Well, it says do not
It's like
turn
a
this upside
chocolate
down.
mousse.
You know what the fuck chocolate mousse is?
Yeah.
Cake,
It's
ice
like a
cream.
pudding.
One of them shits I don't eat.
No, it's pudding and whipped cream.
First of all, it's
Yeah.
got mousse in it. I'm not eating it. Fuck that shit.
That's as bad as the nut allergy.
Made him drop his phone, bitches.
It's the mousse that I went to Canada and fought, Tony, and I put it in there, and I brought you some tiramisu.
It tastes like real mousse. I love it when Tony drinks.
He dropped his phone. This is
Good
funny.
Lord.
It's got real mousse with real mousse parts.
For the
Ouch.
second
Look what
time,
it
for
says.
the second
Also,
time on
look what it
the
says, buffaloes don't have wings. Fuck y'all. Mushroom
No, they
don't.
don't.
Don't eat the soup. Fuck y'all. He dropped his phone.
number 4. This has made it on the second time on the list, so this is clearly a real problem. On a toaster, not for underwater use.
Fucking idiots.
Who has that bright idea to be like,
Vince
I wanted to
Lombardi.
make toast, but I didn't want to get out of the pool?
It's not about
Yeah.
making toast. It's about throwing it in the bathtub and your ass is in there after you done pissed her off. You better watch some more movies instead of the YouTube clips. 30 years old. Your ass better.
Oh no,
quit.
don't get me wrong. But
A,
any more toasters actually come with a kill switch built in. If it gets
Don't
wet,
matter.
it will kill itself. It will shut
Yeah,
itself
but
off.
not until it goes off first.
No, it's milliseconds.
You're still gonna get well. I don't know. You want to test
It
it?
takes long to die from electrocution. You better watch Eagle Eye again. Them motherfuckers evaporated.
Number 3, warning label on mattresses. Not to be confused with the phrase Tony's heard more times than he can count. Don't bite the pillow, but do not attempt to swallow the mattress.
No, that's your ass with all that mouth.
See, that's exactly why
But
you've been
I'm
told
trying
to
to
bite
wrap
the
my
pillow.
mind around who the fuck tries to eat a mattress.
Strange Addictions,
How
man. You ever
hungry-
watch that fucking show? There was a bitch on there that was
Strange
eating drywall.
Jeez, you better talk to him, Jeez.
And there's a chick on there that was eating hair. One dude was eating toilet paper.
I'm just saying. I mean, what do you grab a knife and fork? Like, what are we having for dinner? Mattress. My favorite.
Sealy Posturpedic.
Don't tell nobody that shit.
Ooh, I like Sealy's. They're awesome. They taste good.
Yeah. On a bag of peanuts. Warning: nuts. Not to be
See?
confused with nut allergy.
Nut allergy.
No allergy.
Nut allergy.
I think we found our new T-shirt. Warning nut allergy.
And number 1
These nuts.
on the list. Warning: wearing this garment does not enable you to enable flight. And that is on a
On a
Superman
Batman
costume.
Superman costume. Yeah.
Somebody does need that. Let's be clear.
Batman can't fly, first of all. Batman's a
I
bitch.
might say Superman.
Batman's a bitch.
You know,
Oh,
I think
speaking
that's
of Batman,
more of-
speaking of Batman, kind of off subject, but it is what it is. Somebody did a breakdown. If you locked, and we're just going to go with the 4 main Batmans: Keaton, Bale, the new one, and Batflick. If you locked them into a room, if you locked them into a room, who would win and who would walk out?
Keaton Bale, who?
Keaton, Bale, Affleck, and Patterson.
and Vampire Boy.
Yeah.
Affleck. I think he could take more blows.
Well, and this
I don't
guy
know,
broke
I-
it. This
I think
this
Bale
guy
could-
this
Could throw
I
some.
blame
throw
it
some
on
hands.
his chin. He got a big ass chin.
this guy. I wish I would have saved that video too, but the guy broke it down, and he basically went from their suits, their experience, their knowledge, and everything. And he was like, first and foremost, Christian Bale, he's out. He's the first one to go
No,
because he's a hothead. His temper gets the best of him, and he's not the greatest fighter. Because if you watch those,
he will
if
lose.
it's not an age thing, it's a Batman thing. But and if you watching those Batman movies with Christian
So you
Bale,
put him in the age that they played Batman.
yeah, so
So
89
Keaton would
Batman.
be like 25, Affleck's 25.
Stephen
Everybody's
wasn't
the
25.
same age
Stephen
that they
was at
played
least
Batman.
35, 40.
He was
Well, you don't have
it's not an age, it's not an age thing. It's based off of
Why are you making
like
me think
their.
while I'm drinking? Are you
I'm
fucking
not making you think. I'm trying to explain it to you. Shut up and listen.
I've been listening to
God
you
damn
for
it.
months. You shut.
Shut the fuck up and listen.
got
I got
half
a
a
microphone.
headset
Don't
on.
listen to every
It's fine.
goddamn word I
I
have
love
to
that
say.
it's not me. Drink more often, Tony.
So the guy said, and this is not my opinion. This is the guy's opinion. I just happen to agree with it. But he said Christian Bale will be out first because he's too much of a hothead and he lets his temper get the best of him from time to time. And if you watch the Batman movies that he was in, that Batman Begins trilogy, he gets his ass beat a lot. He's not very. He's
does.
Christian Bale.
yeah. Second
But
second
he
to
was
go.
trained by Ra's al Ghul in that one.
Ray
Yeah.
Shot Ghul.
They all were.
I know, but
Rage Al Ghul, not Rage.
Ra's al Ghul.
It depends on what.
In the cartoon, they said Ray Shot Ghul. In the cartoon,
And as I said, depending upon what
No,
movie,
based on the movie.
what movie,
Yeah,
what
that's
show,
true.
or anything like that, it's all different. But then they said Keaton would be the second one, or no, they said Patterson would be the second one to go because of his lack of experience and lack of experience and lack of knowledge. Even though he's got a badass suit of armor, and boy, it takes some, and durability.
I disagree with that. I disagree with that for the simple fact Keaton can't turn his head.
Well, that's what they said. Keaton, or no, maybe they said Keaton was second to go, but either way, but they put Keaton in there based off of his lack of armor on this suit
You're right.
and the fact that he could not turn his head, so that if you came from the side and attacked him, he would be out. And they
Yeah,
said,
the
last
same
but
time.
not least, the only one that would be able to take on the other three Batmans single-handedly without an issue would be Batflick. He was the most experienced. He was the most knowledgeable. He had the best arsenal as far as his suit, and he was the best. He was the most well trained. And based off of the movie that he was in, he was fighting motherfuckers. They were coming at him head on, and he was just beating the brakes off of motherfuckers.
Who the fuck is Batflick?
Jesus fucking Christ.
Fucking dorks. I watched the movie. That's it. Goddamn.
Ben Affleck.
Batfleck.
Oh, Batfleck is what you call him?
Yeah, Batflick. That's what everybody
Chris
calls
says
him.
Flick. It's Batfleck.
Batfleck. This is like everybody's calling Robert
You keep saying
Pattinson
Flick.
Battison.
I think,
Whatever.
I think it's time to play Blacktop Mojo.
It's like everybody's calling Robert Pattinson Robert Battison now. Oh, and speaking of, confirmed as of today, DC came out and said there is going to be a Batman 2 with Robert Pattinson.
I saw that today.
Nice.
Too. I did see that. Robert Pattinson did good.
I thought he
I
did.
think he did a
excellent.
fantastic job.
Huh?
I thought he did
Yeah,
excellent.
I think he did a fantastic
I
job.
have pet feet. Like Tony. I have a few pet peeves about the car.
I like the car, but at the same
No,
time,
no, but it's like before you see the car,
It was basic.
you see
It was
car
an excellent
parts.
intro to the car. Excellent intro
You
to
see
the car.
car parts laying down, and the valve cover that's sitting there is
oh
for
my
1463.
God, shut
so
up,
it's,
I
Jeff.
told you go to the
four-cylinder
goddamn
car.
music. You keep fucking stopping. Play the fucking music.
I'm looking it up right now.
Tony's throne.
Now I'm gonna be honest with you. The intro to the Batmobile was dope because they had it revving.
Oh,
in the
no.
dark. I thought that was
He's
dope.
revving in the dark. That is
Yes.
that's a full-on Christine moment.
Yeah, Jeff wants to break it down to the fucking injectors and the
Yeah, he
the
did.
fucking the tires that were on the car, because he's like, that car in 1962 did not use those tires because those tires did not
No,
come
no,
out
no, no, no.
until
No, it's
1963,
modified. I'm not
and
worried
they
about
were
the fact it's
only
modified.
and those
But
tires
the
were only
parts they
available
showed
on
and the
Ford
motor
and
that they
Dodge,
used
and that
are-
is a Chevy.
Four-cylinder versus V8.
I was about to say
That's-
you're gonna say it was a
actually, I
V6
think
instead of a
it's V10.
V8 by how it sounded. I knew you was gonna do that.
No, not even about the sound, because the engine parts that they showed were for a four-cylinder.
But as
It's a
I
fucking
told you guys,
entertainment.
you want to shit on the car and everything. I said, as I told you guys, you have to remember, in this movie, he's only 2 years in, so he's
No,
still
but
new to the
what I
game.
do
He
like
doesn't
about
have
the fact
all the
that
cool.
car, no,
stuff.
The best thing about that car, I find it one of the most realistic Batmobiles, because the problem I have with the Keaton Batmobile, if Bruce Wayne goes to a car builder and says, "Hey, build me this car," because he didn't build that shit.
Well, how do you know? The guy's a fucking genius.
Understood. But if you're gonna build something, you're not gonna build a one-off vehicle. You would use an existing car, which is what Patterson did.
But I mean, if you're Batman, why wouldn't you build a one-off vehicle?
Because then it's harder to get parts. Mold all the new parts.
Not if you're Batman and you're a bazillionaire, and you can do whatever the fuck you want.
But you're fighting crime all the time. You don't have time to make parts.
And Batman didn't build his car. Lucius did.
Lucius wasn't in this.
Agreed. But if I had to choose a Batmobile, if you had to choose a Batmobile, which one would you take?
That's a good question. That's a great question. That is an absolutely great question.
I'm sorry. I know it's cliche, but I would totally take the Tumbler.
You what?
The Tumbler. Which is the car that Bale used. I would beat the piss out of that thing.
Did Ben Affleck have a car? Affleck?
He did.
Affleck?
He did.
I would take his.
It's more of a four-wheel. It's more of a Formula One style car with the wheels covered. It's kind of funky looking.
Yeah, I'll take his. I don't know. I like him. He's one of my favorite Batmans. I like him.
A buddy of mine actually has a replica of Keaton's Batmobile.
But nice. But with that being said,
he actually lives in Ohio.
Nice. But with that being, is that the guy up in Mansfield that has like the General Lee and shit like that? He's got a bunch of replica cars.
He's got several, but he literally drives a Batmobile around occasionally.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I know that guy too. He was
legal.
actually, I know that guy too. But with that being said, we're gonna real quick break. We'll be back here in just a few minutes. Got a little Blacktop Mojo, a little cover song, if you will. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for hanging out. We'll be right back here about 4 or 5 minutes. Got news coming up for you. Tony's favorite guy will stop in and say hello. And then we'll call it a night. But little Blacktop Mojo, if you're not already, check them out on all social media, wherever you stream music at. Go show them some love. Let them know Nonsensical Nonsense sent you. And this is their cover of Seether's Broken. It's Matt James and Kat Sherry. So we'll be back here in just a few minutes.
Steal your pain away.
And welcome back to Nonsensical Nonsense. We appreciate y'all hanging out with us while we do what we do. What's going on, golf? Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the show so far. That was Blacktop Mojo. That was Maddie James with Katie Shear. Absolutely. I love her damn voice. She's got that chicken
Oh, that woman can
sing.
sing.
Old Blacktop Mojo action for you guys in the break. If you're not already, go ahead and check us out on all social media at Nonsensical
Look on your
Nonsense.
face.
Check us out on all social media at Nonsensical Nonsense on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok.
Hey, Jeff.
You can also
Alcohol kicking in.
you can also listen to every single episode of the podcast on Spotify and everywhere you listen to podcasts at. If you'd like to, feel free to email us at nonsensicalnonsensepodcast@gmail.com. And yes, we do have a merch store at teespring.com/nonsensical nonsense podcast. Just another heads up and another reminder for you guys. Starting next Wednesday, we'll be on brand new platform. We will be doing our show from StreamYard. And we will be live on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook at Nonsensical Nonsense. So if you guys are not following us, make sure you give us a follow on those sites. That way you can still come out and hang out in the chatters box with us
You know
and
what?
shoot the shit with us as much as you what?
You know what your problem is?
What?
You don't pay yourself enough for all these promos you give. You got the advertisement down to a science.
I don't pay myself.
No, you don't. You don't pay yourself enough for this
We
shit.
don't have
I
enough
sit there and
money.
watch you listening
We
to
don't have
I'm
money to
listening
pay
this shit
anything.
For the past month, 3 times a week. You got this shit down to a science. You haven't even looked at a script. I gotta compliment your ass. I need you to work on getting yourself some more money. All right, get the fuck out of here.
I don't pay myself for anything. I don't even acknowledge myself at all for any of the work that gets put into it. I give you guys all the credit.
Oh well, thank you.
The two guys that only turn on their cameras and that's it.
Shut up, nut allergies.
Fuck your nut allergy.
Women love them. 7 whole days.
If by women you mean my cheese.
Oh, bitch, stop being jealous.
Of what?
You might have seen me in the streets, but damn it, you don't know me. When you holler and you speak, remember you don't know me. Say, do you remember that shit?
If I see you in the streets, I'm gonna run you over. It's like, get out the street, dummy!
I used to watch
Now
that.
there's gonna be a warning sign that says, "Don't play in the street."
You're gonna make me bring this Chevy to a real slow creep. I'm sorry. Please continue your
Calm down. Calm down.
I'm calm. I'm cool. I'm serene. I'm comfortable. I'm vocabularic. Keep going.
Vocabulary.
I
Wow.
don't even know if that's a real
He's
word.
still trying to spell it in his head.
I'm not trying to spell anything.
Somebody take Tony's drink. He's making up words. He's having that mega
Oh
bite.
shit. Warning sign, go play in the street. Facts. We ain't got but about a week left on Haps.
Yep.
Y'all need to be warned.
All y'all need to be warned because if you want to find Tony, if there's a streaming app out there, Tony will be
on
there.
Haps first of damn all. I'm gonna tell you where I am. But Haps will go out with a bang if I got anything to fucking do with it.
Okay.
And let it
Why
be
is
the right
Haps
woman.
gonna-
I'm
why-
sure what
why-
the real bang
why-
is out this motherfucker.
Why is Haps gonna go out with a bang? Haven't you
I'm
people
gonna make
fucked it
sure
up enough?
Yeah.
We promised to make this motherfucker go out like 1999 in Mardi Gras. And the last day of Haps is gonna be Fat Tuesday before you gotta change yourself. Remember that.
Okay.
Shirtless broadcast coming on the last day.
Speak for yourself.
Non-discriminatory.
We did a shirtless episode.
Shut
It
up.
was not pretty. It was not a pretty episode.
Who?
We did.
It wasn't a bad episode. It was just somebody
It was just
looking
not nice
sad.
to watch.
It was just somebody looking sad and pathetic. Oh,
He's married. You can't do it.
no, because somebody opened it. It wasn't even Jeff and I. It was somebody else. Like, we're doing a shirtless broadcast. I'm gonna take my shirt off.
And then got mad because he was cold.
Lenny, we got that part. I told you I got that part already. Don't even worry about that. I got that part. All right. Please continue, Click. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, and YouTube, as well as all podcasting platforms. Nonsensical Nonsense Podcast. Very simple. If you want to do a top 5 list, or you want to submit a top 5 list based on the categories we have every week, please send your top 5 list to Nonsensical Nonsense Podcast, one word, at gmail.com. Now, what the fuck was we talking about?
I think it's time for the
drunk.
news.
Can't nobody fuck with me, man. Y'all gotta understand this shit. Y'all can't fuck with me, all right?
Hey, Denzel, calm down.
What did you
King
say?
Kong,
Brad
they
Pitt?
got
What did you
shit
say,
on
Brad
me.
Pitt?
Hey, I'll take that. That's a compliment.
You will?
Of course. As long as it's the Brad Pitt from Fight Club, because that motherfucker was ripped like a motherfucker, man.
He was ripped. Mike Tyson almost killed his ass.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
With Robin Givens. You heard that story?
No, I
Nobody
don't.
worried about Mike Tyson. Shut up, Mike Tyson.
You better. You better.
Oh,
Shit.
swung on me on
You
a
on your
plane.
own with that one, bro. I'll take the second round, but you got the first one all to yourself.
I'll pull a Mike Tyson on Mike Tyson and I'll bite his fucking ear off.
The shit.
Yeah.
I want to hang
Man,
out with
we
Mike
got
Tyson.
that. They ain't gonna get no help from me. I told
You know
you
that
more than
dude's
once.
nuts.
I'm not
He
picking
would
on
be
him.
fun to hang out with.
How you know?
gotta
But
say
no,
that.
but here's the thing. Here's the thing. When we were, and this goes back to what we were talking about earlier. As we get older and we learn to think first rather than react. Tyson's been through hell and
Yes.
back. The man has been through hell and back and is publicized. He's come a long fucking way, and he is a very, very calm and timid version of himself these
Do you-
days.
Have you
That
watched him
kid
movie?
on that.
And you heard what he says about himself?
Mhm.
If you get mad at somebody, they become your master. I love the consciousness he
Oh, yeah.
has right now.
That's
He
what I'm
doesn't
saying.
like who he used to be, and I respect his
Yeah,
mentality
that's what I'm saying.
right now.
I love listening to him. I love when he does interviews and stuff like
Yes.
that, because there's a lot of people that do interviews with him and they want to ask him dumb shit, and they want to say dumb shit to him.
Yeah.
And with it with the way he thinks and with his words and stuff, man, he breaks people down. And you know, like I said, the man has come a very long way because he was the epitome of no fuse, hot headed, snap in a second.
But
Yes.
he was just as strong.
And he was very
as everybody-
dangerous.
He was just as strong and aggressive as everybody feels he should be, but he showed it in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
Whether a person
Right.
threw a fight or not, you saw the aggression he had when he attacked you, and his attacks
He was
were
a
very
fucking
lethal.
bulldog.
Yeah, his attacks were very lethal. And you watch his
But-
training. It was the last year, the year before. He still
Oh,
got
yeah.
it, bro.
He still got it.
Yes. I don't care what you say about Tyson. I bet you won't fight him.
Who was
So
it?
that's what I
Who
said.
was
I
it
can
that-
I can appreciate where he's come from and where he's at now. Not saying that Tyson and I traveled the same path or anything like that, but I relate to it a lot because I've been down a dark road or a dark path or anything like that.
Anybody
And
who's
I've-
been bullied that had to stand their
Yeah.
ground will
And
understand.
I've
that's
come
what-
and myself personally. So that's why I said I enjoy listening to Mike Tyson. When he talks, I listen. I got nothing but
you got
respect
to,
for the man.
because he speaks
I do
knowledge
too, because
before
he'll
he
kill
talks
me
down
with
to
one
you.
punch.
He will
Yeah.
talk to you to uplift yourself before he talks down to you, and that's the mentality
yeah.
our people need to have. When we do podcasts, when we do broadcasts, when we do live streams, when we're talking to people on the internet, that's the mentality you need to have. What Mike Tyson is doing right now, and I love it. I love it because he looks you in the eyes. He don't blink, and he still has this.
'Cause he's still crazy.
He still talks to you with no fear, and he looks to you. He wants you to say something stupid so he can fuck you up. Y'all saw what he did to that dude on the plane, and that motherfucker tried him. He needed his ass whipped.
Oh,
Hey,
no.
you bitch. The fuck is you thinking about? Are you
Play
fucking
stupid
kidding me?
games with
You wanna
stupid
keep the
prizes.
fucking mic at
Yeah,
the mic
that's-
keep calm?
that guy
You
was
stupid
like-
as shit. You stupid as shit. I'm sorry.
Won the
Yeah.
stupidest prize from the play. Fuck.
You stupid
Yeah,
as
no, I
shit.
got
should've whipped your
nothing.
ass. And he was
nothing-
being calm. He was being tame because he wasn't in the ring. He didn't have dancing room. He was actually limited in his actions, and you still got fucked the fuck up. All right. Dope. Ignorant son of
Exactly.
a bitch. Ooh, I need a salad right now.
Ooh,
This is the most
What the
random
fuck
fucking
was-
shit.
He's
This is the
He's
most,
just like
this is the most
going
random
off on
fucking
his
shit.
Tyson thing. He's ooh, I need a salad right now.
Yeah, I need to calm my
What the fuck?
nerves. Shit.
You need to toss somebody salad right now? Is that what you said?
That's what I
The right
heard.
woman, fuck you. Now,
That's how you get pink eye.
that was good. That was good.
I've heard that.
I'm gonna give you that one. That's how you get COVID mouth.
I don't want either. I don't know what COVID mouth is, but I don't want either.
Sadie's blushing.
Fuck around and get pink eye, man. Don't eat the
Boy.
booty like groceries.
No, you don't need the booty. No, don't need the booty.
Groceries. That's important.
That's how the song goes.
The wrong poop will ruin the whole night.
Well, that's in any situation. It don't matter what you're doing.
Yeah. No, that's just in general. You fucking quit.
What you
God
say?
damn it.
Man alive. What in the hell is happening tonight?
I'm supposed to have fell asleep by now. Y'all did good.
Were you supposed to have
Yeah.
fallen asleep tonight?
What do you got
Or
news
already
for?
right now?
Drinking on an empty stomach. I'm supposed to pass out. This is how motherfuckers get DUIs. The reason why you have alcohol-related incidents. Put music on while I'm talking. You really disrespect the local and stylish sound.
Playing him off. Why would you leave? Just because you're drinking on an empty stomach, you don't
If you
have
drink
anywhere
on
to
an empty
go.
stomach, that's how you have the alcohol-related incidents. Most people who have drunk alcohol-related incidents based on the fact that they didn't get enough sleep, they didn't get enough food in their stomach. I'm actually in that situation right now. I've had enough sleep and not enough food, so I'm going to eat something even though I'm doing this at the same
I'm
damn
going to
time.
tell you a couple of stories.
He doesn't talk as strong as me. Fuck you.
So listen to this. Listen to this. Okay, listen.
I have gone out with no sleep, with no food in my belly, and drank my ass off, drank my fucking face off, and I've never gotten an alcohol-related driving incident, alcohol-related arrest, nothing. Because you know why? Because I still know how to fucking act.
Me neither. Me neither.
I gotta say, I haven't either.
He's fine. He hasn't
Debbie,
even
I
had
gotta
that
go to
much-
bed. I gotta work in the morning. Damn it! I'm gonna need you to start
So do I.
broadcasting. How about
I'll
that
still be
shit?
up to 2:30.
Plus, on the other side,
I don't drink.
I don't drink.
Well, I've never had alcohol.
Shit.
Who is that?
Can you imagine if I had?
Oh, that's true. He
I'm
doesn't.
gonna eat something. Don't worry. I'm gonna eat something, y'all. I'm just talking shit. I'm gonna eat something. 2 bagels.
The
and
one
a
in
treat,
the-
eat something.
I had a bag of pretzels.
I make cheeseburgers and French fries.
I need some
I'm having that
wangs.
here in a little bit.
I need a cheesesteak and wangs.
I had a couple cheeseburgers
Wangs.
before the show, and actually, when we finish the show, I'm gonna have me a couple more cheeseburgers.
I found these badass chicken burgers
I thought you were gonna
that
say
you
chick.
just you deep fry. I have these badass chicken burgers that
Jeff,
you
let
deep
me
fry.
be clear. I
They're
don't care how
amazing.
much shit we talk. You have an absolutely gorgeous and sexy wife. You stay here doing all the dumb shit you do because a lot of bitches can't
Yeah.
match her. You have no reason to go no fucking way. You have every reason to sit in the fucking house. But do me a favor and get the fuck out the house. Stop watching goddamn YouTube and reface the world.
I haven't
you
watched
don't-
YouTube all week because I got them games.
Anyways, in news,
Yes.
You cut me off. You know, your beard ain't that thick.
Could
I
we
can
cut
fuck
you
you
off
up.
about
You
an
know
hour
that, right?
ago? Okay.
I just want to.
what is my beard? My beard is that thick, but what
Oh,
is my beard being thick or not?
You know,
You don't even have a fucking beard. You look like a fucking. You look like a milk dud on shoulders.
You know
Look
what?
like
Women
somebody stuck a
love this
milk dud
dud,
on somebody
right?
on the
The
parent.
milk dud,
5-year-old.
where the milk come from, is what the women love. I'm gonna
Milk
need
dud
you
is
to
the
like-
worst fucking candy on the planet.
You are fucking idiot. That's why everybody sells it. You a damn.
Hey,
lie.
what's you know what? You know what's really good? Whoppers.
I don't have to have this pissing
The
contest with you.
malted milk balls. Those things are
That's all you
awesome.
can do is win a pissing contest with me. Okay.
I don't have to have that with you. I have a woman. She's hot as hell. She's way out of my league.
I ain't mad at you. Do you
Hey,
want me to
Chris.
say one that I have?
Chris,
that
that's a comment I wanted to bring up earlier. I figured out why Chris and I have women that are too hot for us.
Why?
Because we make them laugh, and when we make them laugh, their eyes are closed, so they don't have to look at us. So
That's funny.
Yeah,
Good.
that
That's
is-
funny. That's fucking good.
She likes to look at
it's
me.
true.
She said it. She told me I'm handsome.
Yeah,
She
she
lied
needs
to me.
glasses.
She made you feel better.
Boogie Valentine let me touch her boobies, and I liked it.
She's over her boobies, and I like them too.
You were looking like the water boy.
My mama said.
I'd like to thank you for showing me what you're showing me. And,
That alligator was a monkey.
yeah.
They ordered it because
I make a lot of women laugh. Women love me because of that. You got to make them feel better than just sexual. I agree with that, Glick. And that's
No,
the fuck you got to
as-
keep them.
well,
For-
and as you've
a
gotten,
rule for women that they need to learn is you have to be careful with funny guys because you're laughing, and boom, you're naked.
We
It's a
tickle
skill
more
we
than your
possess.
fancy. Just remember that.
That's right.
Tickle more than your funny bone.
What'd you say,
Yeah,
Jeff?
that's right.
Yay! Okay.
I can't with
Oh,
these
I have
kids.
a comment. I have a comment about
I don't
when
think
we were
I'm
talking
funny,
about
but
when you did the starting, when you did the top 10 the other day, and you were talking about the tongue as the strongest muscle, and I figured out why.
Because it's
For
all muscle
instance,
and nothing else. It's all muscle and nothing
no,
else.
here's why. For instance, when you see guys lifting 400 pounds and stuff, that's a combination of muscles. It's not one muscle doing all the work.
Lenny, you
And
should
it,
probably sober up because you must be drunk out your fucking mind.
yeah, that's. Trust me, Lenny, you don't
No,
want to see that. I've seen it. It's not a pretty sight. If you want to keep your lunch down,
no,
that's not
no,
something
no.
you want to see.
My
And
beard, my beard hides my three chins, and my lady likes my beard. That's
that's
the
what she
most
tells you in
relaxing.
the face.
She says she loves it. I actually have a
My
project
wife
that I'm
likes my
working.
beard, but as long as it's not too long, like the way it was
It's
before I cut it,
not
my
ratty
wife
at
hated
all.
it.
One of the reasons
But
why I
she
cut
said,
mine is because my wife wanted me to have one, but this is how I used to look. Can I grow it back?
Mm.
Yeah, sure. Gonna take us some
I was
time
gonna
off.
say, aren't you
It's easier to
getting
maintain this
divorced?
than it is to maintain beard. It's not too functional. What'd you say, bitch?
I said, aren't you getting divorced? So that kind of,
This is me
those
before I
two
was
kind of run
married.
together.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. This is me
Well,
before.
you were like all in the military, full on military and stuff when you met your wife.
Yeah.
Yes. Both of us were in the military, and I really couldn't keep a beard, even
I
though I
had that
came along.
discussion, baby.
Honestly, I would keep it clean. Can I grow it back? Yeah, sure. But I can't
Yeah.
get it to look like I want to. I got to get the
Mm.
perfect look when I do it. And I wanted the old Teddy Riley look back when they were with Guy, but that's hard to
Hmm.
maintain. It's very hard to
Eh,
maintain.
Maintaining your beard in general is hard to do it
It's
right,
a pain in
and
the ass.
but it becomes routine and it's not that big a deal. I mean, like when
Yeah.
I take a
Once
shower,
you get it
I
down.
get I get out of the shower, I dry off, do all that stuff, let my beard air dry, and then I put the oils in it to keep it soft and moisturized and everything like that,
I just
and let
wash
it
my
shine.
face every day. Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, and let it shine, and then some
Let that
days I
shit shine. You're like a damn poodle. What the fuck is letting you shine? That's what I want to know.
you can't
That
tell,
shit
you
is
gotta see it
rough
in
and
Beard
person.
raw like
oil.
a motherfucker. Your shit like a damn shag carpet. Who the fuck are you talking to with this shit? I had a beard. I didn't have as much hair as you. My shit was neater than yours.
Okay, first of all, I asked for a picture of you with a beard, and you sent me and it looked like you just
And
left the
5 o'clock
fucking barber.
shadow.
It looked like you just left the barber, and he hooked you up with the
When did I
chin
tell
strap,
you
and that
you
was
asked me for a
all.
picture with a beard?
Yeah, yeah, you sent
Yeah.
me one. You had chin strap. Your beard that you sent me was literally chin straps and a little tiny mustache, and I'm like, this motherfucker is confused as hell by what a beard is. If you take care of your beard, and like I said, there's nothing ratty about my beard. My beard's actually super soft, super smooth, and brushed and combed on a regular basis, so I can run my fingers and everything
Get
through
dried
it, no
off.
problems. But I will never shave my beard off. And my lady likes my beard. And one of the greatest things is when we're laying in bed together, is she's running her fingers through my beard with her head on my chest.
Good morning. I mean, good night.
Good morning, Kevin.
He just
Good
got out
night.
of the pool.
This is after a day of work. Some of us actually have to leave our house and go to work, and instead
Yeah.
of sitting in front of a camera with the camera turned off and talking shit all day,
Yeah.
Wow.
drinking.
Somebody sounds
The
jealous.
strongest beard I've ever had was the ones I've had.
That wasn't you,
So
Jeffrey.
far. That's the best. That's the best bearded pick I got, honestly. I'm
No, I
actually.
wanted to because a while back people asked to see what we look like without our beards. So I asked you guys for a picture with and without beards.
You know, here's the crazy thing.
I just look super young.
It's very rare I go. I shave my face like completely, like Tony.
Yeah.
Uh,
No, when I
I've always
left,
at least had the goatee. Wait, what?
right.
Wow, not necessarily directed at you, but okay. Wow,
Somebody's got
that
a
one
guilty
was 0 to
conscience.
100 real quick.
Yeah, somebody's got a
Yeah.
guilty conscience. I beg to differ, though.
0 to 100.
But
So what is your news? What is
but
your news?
when I left South Carolina, when I put my 2 weeks in at Orchid because we weren't allowed to have facial hair at Orchid, I put my 2 weeks in, and on that day I quit shaving. I was like, and they're like, Click, you still have 2 weeks, you have to shave. And I'm like, what are you gonna do? Fire me?
Pretty much.
It's like I'm literally. Not only am I quitting, but I'm leaving the state. Like, what are you gonna?
Go ahead, fire me. I'll take 2 weeks.
They're like, oh
I'll take
yeah,
severance. I'll
yeah.
take severance. Go ahead.
My boss was like, or one of my supervisors, she's like, hey, valid point. Plus, we don't have anybody to run your route right now, so we're kind of stuck with you. I was like, shit, I wish I'd have known that 7 years ago.
Talking
Oh,
shit.
shit.
I'd have grown my beard out just long enough until I pushed him to the limits, to the breaking limits, and then been like, oh, I'll shave it. My bad. I'm sorry.
Oh, my bad. I totally forgot today.
I totally
This is
forgot.
from
My
last
bad.
night.
Well, the bad thing
been
about
like
it is the crazy thing about it was like I would shave every morning, but by the end of the day, according to their standards, my beard was too long because I'd have like a 5 o'clock shadow. So
Right.
one of my branch managers used to give me shit about it all the time and get on my
What do you
case.
think about that pick right there?
So my one of my service managers, he's like, Glick, coming in the morning. I didn't get a pic.
I got a Facebook link.
Um,
That's not a beard, dude.
That's the best one I got for the most part.
but one of my service managers told me, he said, come in one morning. He actually brought me like a battery shaver that I could keep in my truck. He's like, come in the morning, let him see what you look like in the morning, shave, and then come into the office in the evening when you get done, so they can see that you're actually shaving. I was like, all right,
Right.
and I did, and I rolled in there, and when I did, the branch manager just looked stupid. He's like, oh, I'm like, yeah, dude, I told you I shave every fucking morning. I'm sorry, I can't help it. Unlike you, I'm a man. My balls dropped.
That's right. That's
I
right.
can't help when my shit grows. What's going on, Joe?
That's the strongest bid I got, honestly. That's at its best.
Yeah.
No content found. Can't you just screen save that? And
Hold on. I'll
See
do
the credentials, Jeff?
that. Yes, I do.
But no, when I came home, I was like, I'm not shaving. Like, I clean it up. I keep it cleaned up and edged up. I go and see my barber every couple of weeks, and he cleans it up and edges it up and everything like that. But after a day at work, it just gets a little crazy.
Oh, no, it's true.
So, and I'm not going through a whole process just to do the podcast.
Of course not. I fully understand.
Because
Well,
I mean,
not only that,
it's already.
when you first wake up in the morning, when my beard was longer, when I first wake up in the morning, I had to brush my beard.
Oh yeah, I brush every morning. Every morning I get up and I brush it, and I rinse it out and brush it and everything like that. And I don't always put beard cream in it. I always put oil in it because the oil helps it stay soft and shiny and stuff like that. And then I brush it constantly. So you just got to take care of it. At the end of the day, you just got to take care
Honestly,
of
you
it.
do, yes. And
Actually,
that's the
I
maintenance of a
use
beard is
conditioner.
serious.
I use conditioner for your
Motherfucker seems
hair.
like a gay, you got a dead skunk on your face.
Yeah, she'll be 17, Joe.
Your daughter will?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit.
Tomorrow.
Congratulations. Tell her happy
Oh.
birthday early.
Tell her happy birthday.
Yeah, I got to find out if anything's going on to her. I didn't find out until Sunday that apparently I was trying to make plans for this weekend. Apparently she had plans of her own already made, and nobody told me anything.
Yeah, she's 17.
She's
That's
17,
what we
yeah.
do. I mean, what were you doing at 17? I know exactly what you're doing. You didn't want to hang out with family.
I was working 2
I
jobs.
know. That's my point.
Yeah, I was working 2 jobs.
I remember those days of having 2 jobs.
Technically, I still do kind of have 2 jobs. This and real work. I just don't get paid from this yet.
Yeah, I was going to say that. Technically we all
One
do.
day I will get paid from this.
If we had any luck.
I moved out at 18. I will get paid. These 2 will not get paid.
Right. Bastard.
I just want free merch.
They'll get $1.50.
$1.50.
You just want free merch. Deal, Jeff. When we sign our $100 million contract,
I'm gonna
with
replace all
Spotify-
my glasses in my house with nonsensical nonsense glasses overnight.
Yeah.
Like, what
When-
the hell? Where's all our glasses? I got new ones. They were free.
when we sign our $100 million, $200 million contract with Spotify, I'll be
no,
like,
no,
Jeffrey,
that
all
one
the
I
merchandise
will
you
get
no,
paid.
you don't want paid. All the merchandise you want, sir, I'll take care of it. What do you need? How much do you need, and how many? How many glasses do you need? 10? I got
You
you.
know
Here's
what? You
10
know
cups.
what, Vic? I'm gonna be honest with you. If we ever got that much money, I wouldn't even break your pockets. You would have most of that.
You ain't gonna break nobody's
Yeah, you
pockets.
know what? At the end of the day, couple mil, call it even.
Once I clear
I
my
just
debt
don't
and
want
I
to
got
ever
a
have
little
to
bit of
work
a
again.
surplus for the kids, I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
If we got a
Most of
$100 million
Taylor?
deal, if we got $100 million deal, not to be a dick, but to be a dick, I would take 50 and I'd give you guys 25.
I'll deal with that.
I'd be
But
fine with that.
that's mainly because I do all the work.
It's
Right.
mainly yours,
I'd
yes.
be fine with that. I mean, 25
But I don't
million,
think
I'll take
anybody's
it.
gonna be
I'll take
pissed
it.
off at 25 million.
No, exactly. I'd be like, yeah,
Before
I get
taxes,
it.
no. After taxes, we will.
And on top
Yeah,
of it,
I'll
and
take
on top
25
of it,
after taxes.
and on top of it, if we were making that much fucking money, you two would never have to worry about anything ever again. I would make damn sure of that.
Now
Oh
you
yeah,
make
exactly.
damn sure that we got a deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There would be no want for anything.
Just cover my taxes, by the way.
Now
Fuck your
that's a
taxes.
beast of
You
a pick right there.
pay your
Jay.
own damn taxes.
That's a beast of a pick right there. Well, no, we ain't gonna say that because I get treated better than that. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm gonna say there ain't no token on here.
Free and I can build the surplus to where I don't have to spend money anymore. I can live off the interest. I can call it even.
I would like to know how I'm lazy.
Get him. I don't even know who the fuck that is. Get
I
him.
would, yeah, because I seen him coming after you a while back because he was making
Yeah,
comments
yeah.
about
I don't know who the fuck that
our
is.
boy Smoke.
I want to know how you started to count 2 days prior to your first comment, and you want to come up here talking shit. I'm on your ass, son. I told you I came over there looking for you. You know I got this liquor in me, right? Oh, you don't know. I'm a little drunk. The fuck you
Get
said?
into the news while I fry some chicken.
Am I on speed? No, I'm not talking any. I know I'm not on speed. I'm trying to get on Tony's level and talk super fast. It's a lot. Yeah, I was gonna say there's nothing lazy about me, and especially when it comes to this podcast, because all the behind the scenes stuff I handle. The two other guys, and I'm not hating on them, and I'm not shitting on them for it because they're a huge part of this show. But they just turn their cameras on and come hang out with me for a couple hours every week.
Well, I post the starting. I
I mean,
create.
I
Well,
can get a whole lot more technical if I had more time on my hands. Don't
Jeff
get me wrong.
half-ass posts the starting
Do you
five
know
every
what's
week.
wrong with me right now?
If you don't start
You know
putting a
what's
little bit
wrong
more
with me
effort,
right now?
speaking of the starting five, you don't start putting a little bit more fucking effort into it and
Who
making
don't?
it. I'm talking to Jeff and his starting five. Well, here's the starting five. Vote for the winner.
Oh, when I first posted.
Every time you post it, even this week's.
Well, here's the thing. By the
Put a
time
little
I do get
pizzazz, a little
posted,
flair.
it's usually at the end of a 12, 15-hour day.
A little jazz hands. Zoom. See who wins. You choose. Tony, Jeff, Chris.
What?
That was what your post was for this week's starting five.
No, ma'am. This is a new bottle I just got a couple of days ago, honestly.
Actually, yeah, he got that in the mail Monday. I actually witnessed that.
Yes, he did.
He was singing
That's
Hall and
nice.
Oates and everything.
This
On
was the
opening.
day a dream come true. I just want to let you know.
Was that a screenshot from Top Gun 2?
No, that's the day I flew on an F-16.
You flew on one or did you fly it?
I flew it.
No, flew on one. He's in a jump seat.
That was an incentive flight. Jeff knows what those are.
Yep.
Hey, yo, who the fuck you calling a token? Let me tell you little racist bastards up in here some motherfucking thing, all right? I ain't nobody's fucking token. I'll cuss you out. I don't give a fuck. I can do my own goddamn show, but I'm honored to be accepted onto another show. Y'all kiss my ass. I got your token right between my legs and for your fucking mouth and put it on your forehead and leave a residue. Fuck you. What?
Leave a
Yeah.
residue.
Yeah. You better not have a nut allergy either.
You gonna get one.
Yo, nut allergy. Bitch. What he said.
I don't play hooky from work. I still go to work and I still got my job. Half of you couldn't take this much time off and still have your job. Fuck y'all. Bitches.
Yeah.
But
All this racist homosexual shit coming in my direction when I don't play them games, y'all kiss my ass. I will fight you. You just saw the conversation I had the first hour of this broadcast. They tried to calm me down. I can ignore their ass and fuck you up.
Nope, that's
That goes to everybody out there.
that's a justified ass whooping right there.
That goes to everybody out there.
Jeff.
All your sexist, racist ass bullshits. Y'all like to talk shit on the internet and won't face nobody face to face.
Jeff.
220. I got a whole bunch of ailments. Right now you have an advantage. I dare you to show up. Kiss my ass.
Jeff, he's talking to you with your racist ass. On site, bitch.
that's okay.
Trigger token, fuck you. Show up.
This is funny to watch.
I'll
The
take
guy-
a few jokes, but every now and then you kiss the wrong moment, and right now is not your time. I don't play that token shit. I don't play that racist shit. I don't play anything against black folks shit. Fuck you. I'm a radical African American. I'm an African descendant American male. I will fight any and everybody. Fuck you. Show up.
Aren't we technically all
Oh, what?
Yes.
African based?
Give him a minute, please. Give him a minute, please. Now, I don't mean to mess with the podcast. But see,
No, that's fine.
motherfuckers get reckless with their mouth on the internet. That's why everybody's switching naps on the goddamn time. You don't know how to talk to nobody. You always want to trigger some goddamn body, and you think a motherfucker's going to take it. But what you want to do is retweet or rebroadcast the same shit you done said about a motherfucker to embarrass them. Fuck you, the ground you walk on, where you're from, who you were born by, and what you stand for. Kiss all my ass. What?
You get the people like that guy, then you get this. Then you get the self-entitled dipshits that think they're more important than what they really are. That just won't get the hint and go the fuck away.
And as much as he fucks with us about how much you're trying to carry haps, I didn't want it to go away. I was fucking enjoying myself. So I put the motherfucker on my back. That's why I call myself the mayor. Nobody else wanted to. Kiss my ass. I got theme music. I'll be on after this broadcast is over. Debbie, you just got your wish.
Well, Tony, if you're the mayor of Haps, you really let it go to hell.
I didn't let
Yeah,
it go
what
to
the
hell.
fuck?
But see, the mayor isn't the governor, and the governor isn't the president, so I only had a little bit of control. Fuck them.
You keep snakes in your circle.
Sometimes they work for your benefit if you feed them.
I'm tired
I
of these
wouldn't.
motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane. Anyways, do you have any news, Chris?
Tony had a Chris moment and let the chatters box get the best of him. Hey, I'm just sitting
Yeah.
back watching the show.
Don't
I'm like, oh,
proclaim
this is
many
what
of
I
them
like.
talking about delusions of grandeur. First of all, it was comedy. It was fun. It was enjoyable. It wasn't paying me. I didn't give a shit. I just did it and nobody challenged it. So since your ass knows so much about up here, you must have been somebody who was on Haps, who's made a troll account on another app just to get some attention. That's bitch move.
Exactly.
Grow the fuck
At
up.
the end of the day,
The
I
bad
just
part with
let
me
it-
on the internet, I didn't fake anything about myself. I didn't. So all of you up in here who are faking shit about yourself and who won't do shit are weak to me. Maybe
you
that's
know
why
what?
I have an audience and you fucking don't.
Here's my thing.
And I'm not even
If
talking
you're
about the
not
women that
willing to
want to
come
get with me, but
on
the fellas who will
camera
follow me and
and
everybody who will
talk
trip out
shit,
with me. The women that want to get
if
with
you're
me
not,
is something else. I haven't dealt with anybody up in the internet. All these women on the internet that I talk to and talk shit with, we've never met each other, we've never seen each other, and it has just goddamn happened. Joanne, I want to apologize to you.
I will,
Because I'm
Joe.
not trying to be disrespectful, but I know you don't give a shit, and I appreciate that. So I'm gonna leave this motherfucker the fuck out. All of you fake ass accounts and snitch ass broadcasters, fucking lurkers in the comments that want to tell everybody every goddamn thing somebody says on the motherfucking time, y'all getting on my fucking nerves. And that's why half of these apps die, because of the bullshit you start. Drama is not always money. Sometimes it is the death of what the fuck everybody enjoys, and it's your fucking fault. Fuck y'all. Go ahead, bro.
Tony's preaching my words right now. Talking about motherfuckers that kill an app. Some of them motherfuckers. That's what I've been saying from get-go. I told Tony 6 months ago, Haps has got 6 months left before it dies because there's
Trigger
some
token,
fuckers on
trigger
this app
token. Okay, I dare you to say it in my face.
that that
Now
were
I
on
can ignore
Periscope
everything
that
you
did the
told me the
same
first hour, and I dare you to say it to my face. Matter of
that did
fact,
the
come
same
on,
thing
come
on.
I want you to broadcast on Twitch with your bitch ass. I dare you.
They're not gonna. They're not gonna
You know what's so
broadcast.
crazy?
no, at the end of the day,
Wherever you are, I can get the plane ticket to be there. Let me know when you're ready.
at that.
I can get the plane ticket to be there. I already got people willing to pay. I just don't say it up here. I dare you to show who you are and show the fuck up. Matter of fact, meet me at the airport and tell airport security to give us 5 good minutes and I'll head the fuck back home. I got a round trip ticket already reserved. Let me know when.
That is true.
I didn't think so with your bitch ass. Now we're gonna finish with our podcast. You fucking idiot. Everybody who up in here thinks I'm a goddamn seller and I won't do shit, y'all got me fucked up. Y'all got me fucked the fuck up.
Let's go out a little bit.
I'm from the old school. We don't call the cops. We don't ask for backup. We come up in your face at the pizza store, at the barbershop, while you getting on the bus.
At your
or when you
mama's
get off
house.
School, from school. I won't mess with your mama's house. I'm gonna mess with you. I'm not after your vehicle. I'm not after your family. I'm not after anything you got. I want your ass. And I'm
Show
gonna
up at
walk
your
up to you
mama's
like
house.
this.
Beat your ass and smack your mama in the
1980s
face.
And this is me sober. Don't let the alcohol fool you. This is me sober.
Sober, really?
I mean, a little
Y'all
bit.
like talking down against black
I'm
men.
gonna
Y'all
fact
love
check you
this.
on that,
Y'all
Tony.
love the emasculating black men. You love disrespecting everything black. I will fuck you up.
Is he talking about us?
I think so.
I dare you to make it to Georgia. Tell me what part of Georgia. I could be there tomorrow. I'll go LWAP on my job. I dare you.
I don't know if he's talking about us.
He ain't got to talk about you. You know what? Honestly,
We're talking about you, Tony.
views I'm expressing are nothing against nonsensical nonsense himself, or Jeff Hawk. This is just me. Don't blame them. I'm on this motherfucker's ass
Jeff
more than
Hawk,
that goddamn shit.
are
He's
you
been
make
here
the
more than
gay stay
goddamn once.
away?
He always does something
I
to
am.
goddamn say, and that's what's wrong with the goddamn internet.
I'm on my phone. No, that's
Joanne, I
not
want
me.
to apologize to you, man, but I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of it. I don't mind
No,
being
it's
on the
people like
internet, but
it's
half of
people
these
like
trolls,
that.
y'all didn't see my profile. Anti-troller. These bitches won't show up.
At the end of the day, it's people like that that you have no fucking life. That you think it makes yourself better to talk shit about other
Don't let
people.
the mature side of
Fuck
me.
you
Don't
and
let the
fuck the
don't let the
horse you
mature
rode in
side of me
on.
fool you. They had to talk me down from fighting
Well,
more.
I don't know. I don't know what's worse. I don't know what's worse. The ones that hide behind fake accounts and a little bit. You're probably not going to find him because he's probably got it all locked down on private, so nobody can find him. But
Exactly.
the ones that
Because
hide behind fake accounts and made up accounts and locked down accounts,
That's a bitch
or
move.
or or the snakes that are out there that are broadcasting multiple times a day, coming into lives, pretending to be one type of way, and then as soon as they go into another live, they're like, "Oh, did you hear what Tony said?" And they don't even
yeah,
take it out of context, or what I said,
yeah,
or what you said, or what anybody on any app says. They don't even take it into context. They just break down a couple things that you said, and that's what I said
yeah.
a while back, and I think I said it to Tony. I don't know if we were on the podcast or if we were just on a random live or something. If I say something, I said it, and I'll
Oh
stand
yeah,
behind it.
exactly.
It
Well, I
is what
mean,
it is. And if you
you can
don't
check
fucking
every
Because
like it,
account
everything
I
I just
have.
said,
You can check
because
every
there's a
account I
lot of
have.
shit
I don't
coming to
hide
me that I
shit.
disapprove of, and I've told motherfuckers more than once, but they keep goddamn doing it. Show
yeah.
up. Talk is over. Show up. I'm from the old school. Talk is cheap,
Uh,
and that's your problem. Y'all ain't worth it.
yeah. As I said a couple weeks ago when I started the show, nobody's making you watch. If you don't like one of
Exactly.
us, if you don't want to be here, if somebody has said something that hurts your precious little feelings, well,
Fuck.
you know where the door is. So,
And no disrespect
Yep.
to
And
you,
don't
I
let
don't
it
want to
hit you
tell
where the
nobody
good
that
Lord
because I
split you.
want us to gain an audience. But if you piss us off, we're gonna cuss you out. Fuck you.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna make anybody be here that don't want to be here. That's what I
We don't
said.
make them. They just watching to have something to talk about. But
Oh
if you
yeah.
piss us off, fuck you.
That's what I'm saying. If you don't want to be here, you
See,
don't have
now
to
I
be here.
gotta
But if you
switch
want to
from the
be here,
mature side of me to that motherfucker that don't give a damn. And he's not giving a damn. Jeff is not giving a damn. Y'all rarely see me not give a damn.
I
Show the
never give a
fuck up.
damn.
I was gonna say I don't
I don't
think
have
I've
enough
ever
money
given.
to give a damn.
I'm gonna give you an advantage. I'm gonna give you an advantage. I'm unarmed, I'm alone, and I got ailments. I dare your bitch ass to show up. 6'2", 220 by myself. What? What? You talking shit, but you ain't showing up.
You're a big motherfucker, Tony. Jesus
I ain't a
Christ.
big motherfucker. I'm losing weight right now. I haven't really
You're
eaten
bigger
lately.
than me, motherfucker.
Who's wins
Shit.
for 5'3"? Shut up. Sadie, we good.
Hey,
Joanne, we good.
I'm like dynamite. I come in a small package, but I
I
blow.
don't believe Moultrie. And you got one more token. I could send. Let me do it like Chris Rock. Boy, I could. Let's continue with the podcast. Let me do like Chris Rock. That was the greatest example ever. I ain't even gonna say
that
nothing.
is that is the best because you know he had more to say.
That's the
You
taint.
got 9 brothers and sisters. You don't have to say nothing.
Who, Chris Rock?
Yes.
Yeah.
What?
There's 10 of us.
That motherfucker want to call me a token. Them fighting words. I bet your bitch ass don't show
Yep,
up.
exactly.
Them fighting words.
Daddy, when is Christmas coming?
A long way off.
Did he ask when Christmas was coming?
And please
Yeah,
tell me you're not in that little country ass city where there ain't nobody around you.
exactly. That's probably
And
what
I'm
it
gonna
is.
Have a
scare your
good,
No,
ass.
you know
have
what
a
it
I'm
good
gonna
is?
one,
scare
Joe.
You know
your
what
ass.
it is? He's sitting in his mama's basement, naked,
I'm gonna
eating
scare your
Cheetos,
ass. I
talking
got
shit about
coworkers
you.
in your area. Please show up. Please show
Fucking
up.
rehab.
Rehab, you ain't nothing but an old wet SNH food stamp. Fuck you.
Chuck E.
Joanne,
Cheese.
it's all right. Please ignore this. You've seen me over months. You know better than this. But they be asking.
No, she's getting ready to go to bed. It's late.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, Joe's got to get up early as shit.
Y'all see what this motherfucker said, right? Can
Yeah,
you report motherfuckers on Twitch or do you just fucking block them?
you just block them, I think.
I don't block
Here's
anybody.
here's the
Motherfuckers
thing.
want
At
you.
the end
They
of the
want
day,
you to block
this
them
is some
so they can
loser
fake an account
ass
and make
sitting in his
another.
mom's
Yeah,
basement.
that's
Doesn't
the
have a
kicker.
dime to his name, but he's got a fucking poodle.
Joe gotcha.
Ah, thank you, Joe. It's not complete until somebody tells me to fuck off.
Fuck you, Jeff.
Now,
Um,
at the end of the
no,
day,
I'm gonna
fuck
give
you.
them an advantage. I will show up tired just so you have a better chance to win.
Bet that.
Everybody, listen. You ain't the only one going through pandemic fatigue. Come and see how bad mine is. You're not the only
I
one
don't
who
have
tested positive or who lost a job or who's broke and feeling desperate. Come see how bad I want it. Come see how bad I want it. Call all the news stations and show up. I want everybody to give us all law enforcement that find me and this motherfucker together. Give us 5 good minutes and then call it, please. That's all I'm gonna request.
Yep.
You don't get disturbing of peace if you ask for a minute. Please show the fuck up. You're the one threatening violence. Did my word hurt your feelings? No, your slander disturbs the fuck out of me, and now I need to face you. Talk is cheap.
Yep. Well,
Y'all
we're
think
not
y'all can
threatening
come in?
violence. We're
Listen, here's
threatening
my
death.
problem. Y'all think y'all can come in a motherfucker any old kind of way on the internet, and that's where you got shit fucked up.
Yep.
That's where you got shit
Trust me,
fucked up.
I know how to
I'm
get
not
your
from the
IP
90s and the
address.
2000s. I was born in the 70s and raised in the 80s. Talk is cheap. That's my problem. And you little young shits think that that's the best way to get over it. Then you start shit and then play the victim when you the first one got hit. That's the weakness.
Mm-hmm.
That's the problem us older generation motherfuckers got with y'all. You don't talk shit unless you can deal with it. Half of y'all can't deal with it. You play the victim and get the money. That's some weak ass shit. Y'all some bitches for that.
Good luck with that. I ain't got no money.
I'm on their ass. Nothing against Glick, nothing against Jeff. But I'm tired of this shit on the internet. Y'all motherfuckers is ridiculous. And the bad part is y'all
Well,
winning
unfortunately,
because you know running your mouth
it's
is all you got to do. But the minute somebody
yeah,
hits your ass, you can throw the law against them, and that's what y'all do. Y'all are staggatory. That's the problem.
yeah.
Call me a token one more time, motherfucker. I got people that'll
All
Google
you
your
gonna get is
ass.
car keys. I can get his IP address.
Go for it, please. Go for it. Fuck it. Let's go ahead and get nonsensical. Google that son of a bitch. Let's see who it really is and where he's really at. We all right, Sadie? This motherfucker said 3rd Street and Dixie Drive. I bet you are. On the crossroads in the middle of a
Bet you
flag.
there.
Let's have some fun. How many people in here are in Georgia that knows where the fuck Moultrie is, and probably because he's lying? Let's just see if there's a 3rd Street and Dixie in that motherfucker. You know what's crazy? I'm on dark liquor, not clear liquor. Clear liquor, I would have left already.
Let's play a game, shall we?
I'm a whole lot of action. I'm just talking on the internet. You haven't met me face to face. I'm a whole lot of action. I believe in making the news. There is a difference, Lenny. I'm sorry. I'm gonna disagree with you on that one. We can have that
There's a
conversation.
huge difference.
There's a huge difference between clear and dark liquor, at least for me. Tupac said it best: gin make you sin. Clear liquor make you do some shit. Dark liquor mellows you out. Clear liquor, I'm ready to fight. That's how I used to protect my people
Any
back in the
liquor
day.
makes me ready to fight. Is it just me?
You working on this, Glick?
Working on what?
I am.
Thank you, Jeff. You changed a lot and get meaner when drinking. You know what, Lenny? I'm gonna give you something too. I change and get meaner when people disrespect me. I've always said when we're up here on Haps, we fuck with each other, but we have no intentions of offending each other. At least not me. This motherfucker done called me a token more than once. That's the most disrespectful shit you can say to a black man. Now it's a fight. Now it's a fucking fight. This will be a good time for a VPN ad. Well, they got FBI folks hacking VPNs.
Yep.
And this podcast is fun. This podcast will continue, and we still know how to continue our shit. But some of y'all who keep coming at us, stupid Glick has gone off. Now I'm the one fucking going off. Who want what? That some bitches on Twitch.
Yeah,
I understand that, Lenny, but you know what? I've been quiet for
It's
3 days. But he said the most disrespectful shit. He did it on purpose. So y'all go ahead and have fun finding his ass.
Look at that. I have an IP address finder. New toy. Oh, look at that. Oh, interesting.
Let me be honest with everybody up here. I got people that told me if I ever got bad, just give them a call. I've tried not to call them. Now I'm gonna have to because I want to see this son of a bitch.
Don't forget your ski
You're right,
mask.
Lenny, but you know what? It's not a threat, but slander's a crime too. I want that motherfucker to bring his ass. The show was good. We will continue the show. We still have a program to do, and I can apologize to Glick and Jeff. They've allowed me to be
See,
myself. They've always told me to be myself. This is one of the rare times that I will do this shit. So I do apologize to them. But God damn it, I want this motherfucker. The banana don't live in Moultrie. That I know. That's why I don't think it's done.
look at that.
Sorry, Glick.
Hidden
My
on
apologies.
halves.
It's about time motherfuckers get this shit from me, though, bro. You see the shit I've gone through up here over the past year. It's about time motherfuckers get this shit.
You know what's funny is I have a coworker that is a tech genius.
Go for it.
I've already emailed her.
Thank you. I request your assistance on this, and I give
She
you my
will give me
gratitude.
the
Thank
IP
you.
address by the end of the week.
And Jeff, you know why I say that, Jeff? Because what you sent me, I also tried to put
Mm-hmm.
somebody else on. I don't know how that went, so let's call ourselves even. You know what I'm saying?
Right?
Tell me, Debbie, please.
Yeah.
Rehab, do me a favor and
Email
have some
to
fun with this too.
nonsenspodcast@gmail.com.
All right, Lily, we'll catch up later. I'm tired of this shit. Motherfuckers like coming at me crazy.
No,
And
it's,
they're like minimizing me as a human and as a message. This shit is old. And like I said, House will go out with a bang. Let me find out who the fuck it is. I'm exposing. I'm gonna do a Sunday Night Smoke podcast.
You're muted, Chris.
Bring him.
And ain't all y'all. I'm just letting Tony have his moment to vent.
I'm
Act
sorry,
like you
dude. I
don't
appreciate it. I
constantly.
appreciate
I'm
it.
not
No,
talking
no,
to
it's
you.
fine.
I'm
As
talking
much
to
as you have
holier
made me
than thou.
family, as much as you have made me family, I always respected the fact that y'all were here before me. So
There's not a lot on Dixie Drive out there in Moultrie, Georgia. So 219, 215, or 1220.
which is probably a lie.
So I'm knocking on doors.
Any one of those numbers
See my
make
kicker?
anything?
The address was a bullshit address. So where the account coming from
Yeah,
and who the
exactly.
fuck is it really?
But with that being said,
Yes.
Yeah.
it is the end of the show.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's all right.
What do you know what
And
that
let
means?
me be clear to everybody up in here, because a lot of times I sit back and I'm quiet. The bullshit against everybody up in here is disrespectful as fucking is bullshit.
I've traced the IP. It goes to Jay's apartment in New York.
Damn, I'll fuck you
Yes.
up when I get up there this summer.
It's all Jay. He just wants to see your weasel, Tony.
I'm gonna get his ass when I get up there
Hey,
this summer.
Chris.
I'm gonna get his ass when I get up there this summer.
Jay said, Jay said, Tony, look at my weasel. Do you like it? Does it turn you on? Do you like it when I make my weasel dance for you, Tony? Mwaha! It's the weasel dance.
You know, I think the biggest problem with the internet is so many people can talk shit and not be called out for it
Dumbass question.
in
What state would the IP address
a
in?
way that they.
I told you, New York.
So far, I know will.
But anywho, we appreciate y'all listening. We appreciate you
Actually,
guys
I
hanging out.
enjoy everybody up in here. I apologize to anybody I offended, but I'm having a ball with this podcast. I'm having a ball with this broadcast. I appreciate the invitation these two gentlemen have given to me. Um, I have a good time enjoying myself. And if I offended you, I apologize.
This motherfucker's got 2 followers on Twitch.
Thank you. He
Him
just
and his
made the
mama.
account 2 days ago, didn't he?
Yeah, you just made it.
It
See, when
looks
the
like
brand new
it.
accounts are troll accounts. But I'm gonna tell y'all like this. I'll fuck somebody up. This the part of me my mother is scared of. Y'all keep playing with me up in here, man.
Exactly.
And everybody up in here is a reference to how much I've been calm over the past year. Some of you bitches up here overdue, and that's male and female. God damn it. I'm sorry, bro. Go ahead.
But anywho, we're gonna end the show. Tony, go get something to eat.
I don't feel like it no more. Fuck 'em.
Well, I don't care if you feel like it or not. I told you to.
Do you listen to me or do I listen to you?
Look
No,
away. He
thank
ran
you.
away. He's not online anymore.
Sometimes we listen to each other.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. No, we do appreciate y'all listening. We do all appreciate y'all hanging out and shooting the shit with us. Unfortunately, the show took a little turn sideways, but that's okay because I've done it.
Let me know when you get here, Jay.
Yeah, I've done it. I've gone on some rants. I've gone off on some people from time to time. Is it right? Who's to judge? Is it wrong? Again, who's to judge? But at the end of the day, we're still going to be here. We're going to have fun. We're going to keep doing our thing. Ain't nobody going to change that regardless of what anybody says or thinks. If you don't like us, you don't have to like us. Nobody told you had to like us.
I did. I said you have to
I'm
like
gonna be
all of
honest
them.
with
Share.
you. Nobody
Yeah.
told anybody to like us. I thank everybody who is an audience who even took the time to be our audience, and I want you to stick around. I will never tell anybody we don't need you here. You don't have to be here. I want you to be here. But honestly, you disrespectful shits are getting on my fucking nerves. When this is over, I'm on next.
Exactly.
I already know what. I'm going to go call my girlfriend and I'm going to
Tell
go
her I
eat.
said hello, no disrespect, man. I'm on next.
I'm going to go eat and call
You
my
know,
girlfriend.
if anybody can trace the IP, you should call Chris's girlfriend. Because I'm sure she's in her area.
Anyways, we do appreciate you guys listening. Thank you guys for hanging out. If you're not already, check us out on all social media at Nonsensical Nonsense on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. You can get every single episode of the podcast on Spotify and everywhere you listen to podcasts. You can also email us if you'd like it, Nonsensical Nonsense Podcast.
Jay.
That's all
Jay,
yours, bro.
Jay,
That's
you know
all
you
yours.
you got about 10 years, 10 years worth of ass whoopings coming your way, don't you, Jay?
He wants to get beat. That's the problem. He wants to get beat.
I know he wants it.
He said I'm gonna go eat. Call Chris's girlfriend too.
Got about 10+ years of
Oh, he
ass
got
whoopings
me.
coming your way.
Said he's got 5 more inches than you. That's disrespectful as fuck.
Shit. First and foremost, no, you don't, Jew boy. We already know what happens. The rabbi accidentally sneezed
Jay,
when he was
you have the tape
circumcising
measure
you.
backwards. That's centimeters. Millimeters.
Yeah, but you get Sure, I wish I was rolling around with 73. I wouldn't even be mad at you having 5 more inches.
Hell yeah. Tony, check the Facebook.
But
Chat.
no, we do appreciate y'all listening. Check us out on all social media. Check us out wherever you listen to podcasts at, on Spotify and everywhere else. You can email us at nonsensicalnonsense.podcast@gmail.com. We do have a merch store at teespring.com/nonsensicalnonsensepodcast. And as I said, don't forget, next Wednesday, a week from now, we are moving over to StreamYard. So we will only be on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. So if you guys want to continue to watch us live, hang out with us live, be in the chatters box, go ahead and give us a follow on those 3 sites. We will see you guys Saturday night with a brand new episode. Got a little way we end the show every week. Blacktop Mojo, our guys in Blacktop Mojo, currently on tour doing their thing. Check them out on all social media, wherever you stream music at. Give them a listen, give them a like, give them a follow. Give us a listen, give us a like, give us a follow, and give us a share as well. That'd be the easiest thing that you could do for us. We won't ask for much, but we will ask you guys to go ahead and give us a share. That'd be greatly appreciated. And with that being said, the show is over. It's time for a little Blacktop Mojo, Wicked Woman, their slow burn intro. Tony's going to go live. He's going to be yelling.
Fuck somebody up.
That was for your mom, Jay. But we will see you guys Saturday night with a brand new episode. Hopefully y'all have a good rest of your week.
dances naked through the trees and killer eyes glow red. She whispers prayers into the wind and communes with the dead. She throws the bones into the fire and in darkness she chants. Raise the blade above her head. As I began to breathe, she said, "Wow, mother in the sky, take this sacrifice. I wanna live forever. And now, the spirit in the earth, give me another. Make me a god like you." Around the world, 2,000 eyes look on as she stops the feast. There was a smile on her face as she watched my soul leave. Licked her lips, threw back her head. As blood ran down her chin, she said,
Sir, can I help you?
Do you have any weapons of any kind? Anything to defend yourself?
Sir, this is a Speedy Mart. We have hot dogs 2 for $1. I just put them on the roller yesterday. They're pretty good.
No, man, like something sharp, something like I can stab, defend myself with.
I've got some sharp cheddar combos over there. It's kind of like a Ritz cracker pregnant with a cheese baby.
All right, well, let me just take one of these lighters and I'm gonna borrow your bug spray and can I borrow your bathroom key as well?
Yeah, bathroom key. All right. I got your bathroom key right there. Make sure you bring that back. And that'll be 1362. And I'm going to have exact change, sir. We're in a coin shortage at the moment.
Whatever, man. Okay. There's that. There's that. No, I'm sorry.
Mother in the sky, take this sacrifice. I wanna live forever. And now, the spirit in the earth, give me another. Make me a god like you.
Oh shit!
Oh
Chuck.
shit, Chuck!
Oh shit, Chuck.
Mother in the sky, take this sacrifice. I wanna live forever. And now, the spirit in the earth, give me another. Make me a god like you. Make me a god like you.
All right, and we are out of here. We appreciate y'all listening. We appreciate y'all hanging out with us for another Wednesday night. We will see you live with a brand new episode on Saturday night. Hopefully, you guys have a good week. Jeffrey, let them know.
Deuces!
Go ahead, Tony. Give them hell.
Make the gay stick stay awake and kiss my ass. Mother had you, mother made you, mother, fuck you.
Yes, sir. And with that being said, we'll see y'all Saturday. Same nonsensical time, same nonsensical channel. Goodbye, motherfuckers.
I'm on next. Bring your asses.